Hello, hello. Welcome back to A Player Reborn. I am R.A. Harold, your Player Reborn. Gonna take a look at what we're gonna do today. Good morning, Graveheart. Thank you so much for being here, and let's go, man. Let's go and get some stuff done here. I'm gonna go and actually start out. Last time we were able to do the very first dungeon, which was great because I got to try out the new system of minions, or not minions, but henchmen to go and get into that dungeon by itself. You know what? I'm going to start off the stream really silly. I have to take 1 second. I will be right back. Good thing not everybody's here yet, huh? Hold on, I'll be right back. Stream 3, you gotta love it. Still learning, still growing. So yeah, just to recap, we saw Edda, who we've seen in Palace of the Dead. She was an abused woman, and I had no idea. This is the kind of stuff I love to re-explore as I go through these quests and see what happened in Realm Reborn. Everybody is so excited about the patch. I was talking on my main to a bunch of our FC members, and it looks like there is so much to do. There's so much to experience. So hopefully you're enjoying that as well. Well, and without further ado, let's get going on this MSQ. And I also thought I might do Hatchingtide today. I have not done that even on my main, but it would be fun to do here and see the silliness that is Hatchingtide to get that eat egg emote. You can actually suck on an egg when someone tells you to go suck on an egg. I think it's pretty funny. Alright, according to Baderon, the Adventurers Guild in Gridania is recruiting people for an as-yet undisclosed task. You can learn more by speaking with Mune, the proprietress of the Caroline Canopy. Great. I think they call her Mother Mune, too. Another mommy. We have so many mommies in this game. We have the Mommy Crystal. We have the Mommy Mune. I'm a mommy, so I dig it. I dig it. Oh, and I found out there's this little shortcut. Look, if you go through this rock, look. Whee! Bonk. A friend of mine told me about that, and I played for 1.5 years and never knew I could just run right through there. This is awesome. Oh, there's my quest. See? Mother Mune. Hi, Mommy. Mommy number 2. Heidelin will always be Mommy number 1. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh! Not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are! The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mune, and the Caroline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Hi, Potion. Hello, Potion. Oh, I get both? Oh, I don't have to choose. Well, that's nice. I am ready, mother. Here we go. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. I beg pardon for interrupting, Mune, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? A good day to you, too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. The name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Prepositions. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called Tam Terra Deepcroft. Ruh-roh. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement. That's where the Gelmoran shards are named after. I did not know that. That's cool. But we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalmud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity, like lambs to the slaughter. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the deep croft with orders to finish the flush the cultists out. I think I need to clean my glasses. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited force at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The Burnmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing in anticipation of this. I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalmud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, Brent? I like that red on him. It's very sharp. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray, make your way to the deep croft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. So yeah, we see the origins of our Palace of the Dead, with the Tamtara Deepcroft being a haven, apparently, for necromancers. They be toying with the dead, which is not very sweet. Do I have to? Let's see here. Oh, so I actually go to the thing now. Well, let us take a real quick detour and see if we can't do the Hatchingtide Day, whatever it's called. I'll figure it out when we get there. Oh, wait, I actually think I have to run because I have not unlocked all of these beautiful. Yeah, I haven't unlocked all the beautiful aetherites yet. So do they have the Hatchingtide there for me? Let's look. Is that Maketo's? There's Maketo's Amphitheater. I don't see it. Is that where it's supposed to be? Oh well. I might as well run and check it out real quick. Let's go take a look real quick. But I thought it started in Gridania? What is this? This passageway? I think it is. It's been so long since I had to, like, run places of all things. Okay, where am I? This is Leatherworkers. Ooh, I like this. I like this Aether Crystal because what happens is I can go here and get to the market boards much quicker. And once I unlock my retainers, those become very important. Now I've had some pretty good self-control on my retainer purchasing on my main, on my main. Or do you get it for the whole account? I wonder, because you do have to pay money for extra retainers. It might be every character you can have 3. I'm wondering, but it might be just because that would be really expensive if you had to pay for extra retainers on all your alts. But hey, you know, sometimes those things don't make sense. Yeah. Oh, okay. It is here. Yay! I expect. Do you hear that? I'm going to turn up the music. Oh, it just stopped. What? Maybe I got out of the area. But first, I'm going to turn up that background music. I'm going to attune to this aetherite so I could get back here quickly. And then we're going to hear the lovely music. Here it comes. Here it comes. I think it's going to change. Waiting. I did not know this is where it originated. I've heard it in a lot of YouTube videos, and also a couple of FC members have said this is the best song. Yeah. But I never knew that it was this Hatchingtide Day something. Let's find out. Hippity hoppity happily. Oh yeah, we get a minion. Oh, fun. Julie Alipo? Julie Alipo is simply dying to talk to an adventurer, preferably you, about eggs. Let's talk eggs. There it is, Hatchingtide. I'll get it right, Hatchingtide. Happy Hatchingtide to you, friend. Are the exquisite decorations you see about to your liking? They're actually pretty cool. But where are my manners? My name is Julie Alipo, and I oversee the centerpiece of the celebration, the gloriously extravagant egg hunt. You are an adventurer, are you not? If it wouldn't be too bold of me, might I ask your name? Verdant. What a lovely and festive ring it has to it. It actually does. It means green, because that's my favorite color. But where was I? Ah, yes, the egg hunt. The tradition began several years ago after I was blessed with a vision by the 12 archons of ages past. As it happens, I was visited by a most curious dream again this year. In it, brave adventurers not unlike yourself were going about town handing out decorative eggs in the company of, chickens and odd-looking rabbits. Truth to be told, I have struggled to grasp its true meaning. Still, if the past is any guide, the best way to get to the bottom of this is for us to recreate the image from my dream and see what good fortune it may bring. Let's make a mammoth. To that end, I've invited Master Paulin. Limsalomince's preeminent chicken farmer and his flock here to Gridania, and furthermore placed an order for a full fluffle of rabbit-esque mammoths, see, mammoths here we come, resembling the ones from my dream. We have, however, hit a bit of a snag. It would appear the hens have not quite gotten acclimated, that's a tough word, to their new environment, and they've been raising quite the ruckus, making it nigh impossible to retrieve the eggs they've laid. Might you be willing to lend a hand? That sounds exciting. What's in it for me? I'm going to say what's in it for me. What's in it for me? Now that's a man after my own heart. You will be compensated handsomely in spectacular rewards, of course. That one perhaps needs more work. Never back down on a pun. In any case, Master Paulin's chickens are being cooped up at Great Loam Growery. Might I ask you to... Wow, reading's hard. Might I ask you to travel there and give them a look? My friend Nota works there as well, so I would be most grateful if you could also ensure that she's not overly harried. Hippity hoppity, happily accepted. I happily accept. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Agnimon, thank you for following. Thanks for the follow. Danny SDS, thank you for the follow. Good morning, good morning. All right, here we go. It's morning here. I'm a West Coast girl, so let's see. I need to go back to, I don't know where I'm going. That's not new. I generally don't know where I'm going. Map me, please. The Great Loam is to the top. There we go. How do I? Okay, there we go. That goes down. That goes down. And screen. But yes, they have these little. This weekend is Easter, at least for where I'm at. We have Easter coming up, and a little bit of time off, which will be nice. Some of our plans include playing board games with our friends and maybe exploring because we just moved, so it's kind of nice. There's lots of new different things to go and see. Oh, what's this? These are really glowy eggs. I doubt they're chocolate. I did see, though, at a pastry shop, like I like going to French pastry shops. They're fun. And I saw these eggs and they looked too pretty to eat. They really looked too pretty to eat. But someone asked what they were, and they had like a white chocolate crisp inside, and the outer shell was like breakable hard candy, but it was made to look like glass. So it looked like, one of those little glass eggs that you see on display in stores and stuff. It was really sweet. It was too pretty to eat. I was like, no, it's so pretty. Okay, Nanota, is there something you need? Pray forgive me. I'm feeling terribly exhausted at the moment. Geely sent you to help? Well, that is most appreciated. In that case, allow me to explain. Por favor. While it's true that we've been having trouble rounding up all the eggs, we also face a more pressing concern. The growery has been invaded by bizarre, fluffy creatures. Did the mammoths get loose? Oh, that is quite the egg hat. I believe it's available. It was from other Hatchingtides before I played. So I believe it's available in the store. But I don't know. I haven't found an egg hat that's like really enticed me yet. What's more, they're not content just to run around and make mischief. Why, they're tormenting the chickens and trying to steal the eggs for themselves. Needless to say, that has only driven the chickens to even more of a tizzy. It's a veritable battlefield. Master Pollen is doing all he can to keep the creatures contained, but even he seems just about at wit's end. Wah! He's been overwhelmed. Oh, whoa! Master Pollen! Has our last line of defense been breached? Oh, the poor man. Oh, the chickens get a voice. Oh, so do the little mammoths. Oh, how cute. It's like a... Wow. It's a rabbit leaf, big butt tail. Wow. I like the little shimmy. Egads, that's one of them. Our fearsome invaders from the gods knows where. Good heavens. They both look as if they're out for blood. What are we to do? Let me try to calm them down. I'll do a little shimmy. Maybe they'll calm down. Such bravery! Not that I expected any less from you. In that case, good luck out there. And remember, close observation of both parties is the key to a successful mediation. I get to practice my clucks and squeaks. Drawing upon your extensive experience in confronting myriad savage beasts, you gaze upon the two bloodthirsty creatures. Watch out, they'll peck your eyes out. Intently taking in their every move and facial expression. They don't have any facial expressions. Oh, here we go. She's got the little shimmy going. Shimmy, shimmy. And, very confused chicken. Don't touch my eggs. The chicken and the bunny stand at odds, neither willing to give an ilm in their grudge match. Or so you assess the situation. How fascinating. The chicken is understandably on its guard, fearing that the rabbit is targeting its eggs. But could it be that the bunny too harbors some resentment of its own? Shimmy shake, shimmy shake, shimmy shake. Now I think about it, this creature bears a most uncanny resemblance to the rabbits Geely described from her dream. I did some research of my own before you arrived. According to the tomes, it is so rare a creature that many consider it simply a myth. Have you by any chance encountered anything similar during your travels? I'm trying to remember a time I saw that shimmy shake. Well, I'll say now that I mentioned it, I want to see what it says. You don't say! I would have expected nothing less of a well-traveled adventurer such as yourself. No doubt you are already aware, but these most unique creatures are known in certain parts as happy bunnies. There is something about their long ears, fluffy tails, and hippity-hoppity manner that brings a smile to one's face. Yes, I have been commenting on it. Why, legend has it that simply encountering one is a sure sign that good fortune is headed your way. While they are not precisely the same creature, perhaps our most unique guests will also have a similarly auspicious effect on us. You there, Mr. Bunny. If you are truly as happy at heart as your compatriots of legend, might you not make peace with these fine chickens and cooperate with us to make this year's festivities an extravaganza of merriment and good cheer? What did that mean? Squeak, squeak! Are you gonna chase? Yep, gave chase. Oh. But this won't do! Why, our harbingers of happiness is fleeing from our very grasp, and our last chicken is running off with it. Something must be done. What happened to all the chickens? If Geely's dreamers are to be trusted, and I've never known them to be anything but, those bunnies and their unique power are the key to making this year's Hatchingtide festivities a rousing success. I beg you, friend, follow those creatures. They may lead you to their fellow escapees. I'll do the same just as soon as I see to Master Pollen's wounds. Hey, how you doing, sir? Yeah, okay. Yeah, please, listen and drive. Face forward, thank you so much. And welcome. I wasn't able to make out where they were headed, but no doubt there was an eyewitness or two nearby. Pray, gather what information you can, and round up the little critters as best as you are able. Auto emojis. I love it. Where was I? Oh yeah, Try to gather the information you can and round up the little critters as best you are able. We can rendezvous back in town with Geely. So, if you can't watch, just saying, I'm trying the Hatchingtide event. And did I do one last year? I probably did, but everything's a blur from the last 2 years. Let's see here. Let's go find this chicken and bunny and chicken. But seriously, that shimmy shake is nothing to be fooled with. The power of the shimmy shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shake, 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 shimmy, shake, shake. It is very cute, but I've never quite seen a cottontail that big before. Fun fact, in the Chinese zodiac, I am the year of the rabbit. I am a bun. Let's see here. Bewildered botanist. Yep, that's the one that I need to talk to, because he has the little, what I call a little web foot here above his head. Usually that means a continuation of a quest. Well, if that was a sight that was a sight if I've ever seen one. Bizarre-looking bunnies and chickens racing by me as if possessed. They were heading over that way, toward New Gridania. I can only hope they don't cause too much of a stir in town. Well, they be clucking and shimmying and clucking. Did I miss the part where they said that something happened to all of the chickens? Did the mammoths just take out all the chickens, or the chickens faint from exhaustion like their master? I have seen many. Oh, wait. See, good. I gotta go to Nofika's altar so that I can take the aetheryte. Getting lost running around is no stranger to me. There we go. Yep. I have 3 more orange spots to find. Oopsie. Oh, my bar isn't locked. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Oh, and now I have to change my map too. Why does it not? Is there an option I missed where it doesn't update the map as soon as you go to a new area? Or have I just never noticed it before? Bright-eyed girl. You, my bright-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to say cluck, cluck, cluck? Oh, sorry. Chickens and rabbits. Oh, I saw a whole... Chickens and rabbits? Beavers and ducks. Chickens and rabbits? Oh, I saw a whole army of them running off to the Caroline canopy. Okay. Let's go to Caroline. And so many songs come to mind. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I've been inclined. Ba, ba, ba. To believe that. Oh, hello, Golden Bunny. Oh, look at you. That is okay. So, of all the animal heads, and I am a fan of rabbits, this is creepy. It just, the way they did the face creeps me out. Look at that. Yeah, it's just. I think it's the eyes with the pointing and it looks like they're frowning to me. Creepy. Hello, Hatchingtide, help meet. How did they get around so fast? On those tiny legs. I'm not cut out for this. Oh, you played it already, sir. The Hatchingtide. That's cool. Yeah, I figured let's start it out and do that. I haven't even done it on my main yet. This is my alt, so I'm excited. I was gonna say I was actually hoping you were already at your destination, but yes, be safe, okay? Please be safe. Just saying, kids, be safe when you drive. Listen to streams, don't watch them. Be safe. Be safe. I'm not cut out for this. Okay. What's that? They're where now? Good gods, understood. I'll enlist the service of an able adventurer right away. I'm right behind you. I should have done the malice. Matron's teats, don't sneak up on me like that. Well, turn around and face me then. Wait a moment. Are you perchance an adventurer? Nanada sent you in search of the bunnies, you say? How fortuitous. That link pearl call just now was from her, and she's tasked me with doing the very same. Just between you and me, however, I have yet to catch a single one. As I was running after them, their friends started showing up one after the next. Before I knew it, a veritable legion of them had hippity-hopped their way into the 12-split. I fear there are far too many of them for the two of us to handle alone. I'll go and call for reinforcements. Could I trouble you to go on ahead to the mirror planks? According to Nanada, that's where they were last sighted. In the meantime, I will do my best to rally others to our cause. Now go quickly, friend. The fate of this... Oh, someone already did the Hatchingtide. Look at the minion go. The fate of this year's Hatchingtide hangs in the balance. It's life or death for these bunnies. The fate, happiness is a warm bunny. I'm sorry, because I'm a warm bunny. Can only be completed as a disciple of war or magic. That's fine. I'm not going to gather. It's fine. Where's the fate? Where is my fate? Show me where my fate is. It's outside. Oh, crud a bungus. That means I have to leave. Okay, let's try that again, because I'm going to have to run doodle-dum since I have nothing on... Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this today. Might take a really whole lot of time of running. Which part of the Black Shroud is broad? Oh, goodness. Well, I should finish what I started, right? This is East Shroud, South Shroud, North Shroud. That broadband? Nope. And I guess it was the Central Shroud, yes? Okay, I'm assuming they would make this easier for newcomers. So I am going to run out of the city and hope. Fingers crossed. Let's go take a look. My fortune for a mount. I wonder if flying is unlocked. I think flying is unlocked after you complete a Realm Reborn. Oh, thank goodness this is Central Shroud. Okay, so I just have to run, attune myself to the Aetheryte, not die. Although I am level 21, so I should be okay in this area. This is like the very first adventurer step area, so I should be okay. Running all over, thither and yon, I'm there and gone. There's a really old musical called The Court Jester. It's like from the, I don't know, 60s, 50s, 60s. And it starred Danny Kaye, and they had a fun Robin Hood parody. And it had this great song about, because they called the main guy, the guy the fox. How do I get across here? Is there a bridge? I can't remember if there's a bridge. It looks like there's a bridge up there. Okay. How do I get up there? Again, my fortune for a flying mount. Okay. There it is. Phew. It's been so long. Who are you guys? Elmar. Let's see what Elmar has to say since we're here. Hi, Elmar. Yeah, you're looking at me. This here is the Bannock where the Twin Adder recruits are drilled. You're free to observe, but see to it you don't get in anyone's way. Okay. I don't need to. I will troll you later. Troll you later. Oh, yep. Yep, okay. But yes, so it was this great song. Am I still going the right way? No? Yes? Okay. And it started out where, I'm here there and there. I'm hither and yon, I'm there and gone, I'm Johnny not on the spot. I'm out on a limb, they think. I'm down on the ground in a wink. My enemies say, gadzooks, it spooks, shivering in their socks. They know that they'll never, I'm far too clever. They'll never outfox the fox. It was a fun, like, Robin Hood-esque part. They had a lot of good songs back then. Back then, too, it wasn't odd for people to just sing. In a movie, they just did it. Nobody questioned it. People enjoyed it. Now we have to make excuses for singing. Well, although I haven't watched that one. What was the one with Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling? City of something? Something. But there was a musical then. I don't know if they just started singing and everybody just was like, cool, they're singing. Sweet. There we go. Okay, I am attuned, and now let's find these chicken and ducks. Happiness is a warm bunny. We're going to warm ourselves on a bunny. Ooh, that sounds risque. Saucy. Is there another way off this godforsaken platform? Let's jump down here. That looks like a safe bet. Okay, there we go. Let me out. Hunter Scholar. Okay, there's a hunter scholar in Limsa too. I'm just curious. An adventure I see after an elite. Oh, okay, I see. This is the Huntmaster. Obviously, I don't hunt very much in this game. It's one of the things that I have just foregone for the sake of other pursuits. Wait, have I haven't been here before. How did I not? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But how have I gotten this one? Unless I already I did. I haven't come here yet before though that I know of. So I'm very confused. Okie dokie. And then down the path. No. For that movie because at the Oscars they accidentally said that movie instead of the actual Best Picture award winner. Ooh. What if he asked what that was? Alright. It is very verdant here. See what I did there? Okay. Ooh, it's a long run. You know what? Gotta remind me, I have to press my sprint button. I forget to press my sprint button. As a dancer in my other character, I also forget to press my Peloton button more often than I like to admit. But as long, oh, I should pull up. Oh, I don't have my Chocobo companion. Wah. Actually, I need to figure out a good name for my Chocobo once he's there. We're waiting for the Hatchingtide. But yeah, there was that Oscars. It was so crazy. They Moonlight was the winner, but they announced the other one. And I can see the box art. I can see the people who are starting in it. Cannot remember for the life of me the movie name. Well, while I'm waiting for Hatchingtide, I might as well look it up. Let's see. Might not have sound for it. I'll wait for the thing to change. IMDb. Emma Stone, I believe. Yeah, that's La La Land. Thank you. See, actually, I didn't even have to go to her profile. As soon as I put in Emma Stone and it started searching for it, it showed she's most famous for La La Land. And I was told I would love it because I do love musicals. And I even bought it before I saw it, like on physical DVD or Blu-ray because I'm old. And just never popped it out of the box. Should do that. Oh, hello, Glowy. Oh, I'm gonna get to experience all these on minimum eye level. Dun, dun, dun. I've never done the extremes for the primals of ARR before. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. That makes me feel better. But yeah, the one that I really forget too is when I'm a machinist. And yeah, that one I completely forget they have Peloton. It's kind of nice though when you have like a bard, a machinist, and a dancer in your alliance raid, and like, kind of cycle through. One person forgets, someone else will remember. Kind of nice. Wow, this is taking a long time. Come on, Hatchingtide, get with the program. We're all here waiting. Let's see here. Let's check out some minions while we're waiting. I have Edge. This one is a Pororogo. That is our lovely little enchanted froggy that our very good friend Master Matoya makes for peoples. And they can be friendly or not. This little guy, he is our otter. And that is the look at him take his hat off. That is the little dude you can change into in Heaven on High. For my deep dungeon crew that's watching, that is what you will turn into when you hit it instead of little froggies. Oh, and this person's already done Hatchingtide, but apparently wants more. Back for more Hatchingtide goodness. Let's see, how much do they shimmy and shake? Yep. And theirs is actually not a cottontail, it's like an egg. Oh, that's interesting. It would have been really fun if they had put a sound effect in that egg and had it rattle. Oh my gosh, that would be really funny. But no. Let's see here. Oh, this lady has a very nice glam. Ooh. You know what? And who is this? Who's this? Oh, is that No, that's not who I thought it was. That is one of the, what is it called? Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that's one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones that there was a big event for. But yes, I actually have this top. Yeah, it's green also. Nice. But I actually have this top, and I'm sure I could like dye some undies leggings. But these leggings, what are those leggings? I'm gonna go and take a look. Hey baby, what's up? Uh, Vieira sandals. Okay, it's the hose then. Those are unique hose. No? That's the Vieira sandals, huh? I didn't know that. Well, it does look like Fran's leggings, so that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. She is a bard, it appears. Yep. I didn't look when I examined her. I was too enthralled with the glam. This person has the froggy suit on. Let's go look at them. Okay, we'll do this. We'll get this scale window up so people can see, the folks at home. Um, hmm. Yes, that looks like the froggy suit. The jester collar. Let's see what it is. A toad suit. What's the neck? A woolen hat. Oh, the toad suit has the little fringe on it. I forgot because he's got the accent with his sword and stuff. Okay. And the bootsies. Bootsies are very cute. Sophists. Oh, okay, so that's the one you get from the main story quest. And aha! Bunnies are coming. The bunnies are coming. Running of the bunnies. Oh goodness. What are we doing with these bunnies? Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Cluck, 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 cluck. See, there's more than one chicken. There's more than one chicken. They're gonna get away. What do we do? Join the fate. Happy. Oh, I have to catch the bunnies. I have to catch the bunnies or something. Does it take a while? Okay. What am I supposed to be catching? Oh, I don't think I've caught anything yet. Have I? Oh, no, I have not. Oh, I have to hit him. Nope, that doesn't work on oh. Oh, do they stun him? Oh, okay, I got this. Oh, nope, I don't. No, oh, no, I took all the bunnies. Oh, but, boy, you'd think I'd be better at this, but I am not. Did I get one? I don't even know if I've got any. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Come on, come back here. Please? Can I get one? Did I get one? Oh, my goodness. Bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. Where did they go? Where did they go? Come on, bunny. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I can't see where I am. Uh-oh. No. 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 Get away from my bunnies. Why? 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 Okay. Tab targeting? Anything? No? No, no? Okay, I'm going to chase you around. Nope. See, I messed up again. Wrong again. Okay, got you. I think I got you. I think I got you. Do I have a counter? I can't even see if I've gotten any. I have no idea what's happening here. They are running around like little bunnies with their heads cut off. Oh, wait, no, it's chickens. Chickens with their heads cut off. Come back! Bunny! Bunny! Do I have to target? Success. Okay. I got gold, so I had to have catched some. Right? I did? Maybe? Let me look in event. No, it would be battle? Battle. Oh, I seize. Okay, I had 2. I seize. 3. Okay. 4. I could not, for the life of me, tell if I was catching anything. 5? 6? No, wait, it doesn't say so. It doesn't. You use seize, but it doesn't say if I actually captured anything. I was popping. Anyway, it gave me green. That's all I care about. But I got 0 experience and 0 this, so I don't know. It's cool. So now I have to go back, right? Okay, I'm going back. Teleporting back to the lovely New Gridania. And I don't need my teleport fee right now. So let's see here. What we doing? Are you driving off to work right now, Sarah? Or somewhere fun? Because I know we have a long day, a long weekend, and only type when safe to do so. Let's go back to the center and get my very own Hatchingtide Ethernet. Okay, my ketos, min ketos. Actually, this is where a lot of events start. So Christmas event or Winter's Day or whatever they call it. St. Valentine's, all those goody goods that we get. Cool stuff that eventually end up in the cash shop. I actually kind of want those tights. They have a very Beetlejuice vibe to them, don't they? Oh, nice. I'm glad. I'm glad, sir, you got home. Whew. But yes. I hope they're giving some time off for Easter at your university. Oh, Verdant. It's not Verdant, it's Verdant. I need to pronounce my own name correctly. Oh, Verdant, say no more. I've heard everything. My sincere apologies for all the trouble we had to put you through. But let it suffice to say your efforts have all but saved this year's Hatchingtide from disaster. Some stragglers are still running about, but we've captured the better part of both flocks. Nonoda, Master Pollen, and my colleagues should be able to round up the rest in due time. But there's even more good news. It seems the exercise went a long way to soothe our savage chickens, and we've retrieved eggs in abundance to decorate. Is that Manderville again, with a chicken head on? Because that body type and that dress, that glam, reminds me of Master Manderville. Ananota, Master Pollen, allow me to thank you for your efforts as well. I was just sharing the happy tidings with Verdant here, because I'd be staggered to find out that 2 NPCs actually have that exact same body type and pair of undies. Wait, is this perchance one of the happy bunnies that were the source of this whole hullabaloo? Why, they truly are the spitting image of the little critters that came to me in my vision. See, that shimmy and shake, shimmy and shake. Seeing how calm and well-behaved it is now, I can scarcely believe it gave you such trouble. Your other chickens are resting easy now, I gather. Now see, I could have negotiated with the chicken. No worries there, Geely, my dear. Yes, it's Manderville. As my birds have spent up all their nervous energies and are as relaxed now as I've ever seen them. Why, after their little spat, it even seems that they've come to a mutual understanding with their fluffy new friends. It makes me want to shimmy too. I'm happy to say that the rabbits too are now obeying our attendance with scarcely a peep of argument, and wouldn't you know it, just before one of them handed us this crystal. They had a crystal? Could it be? Why, they truly are the harbingers of happiness and good fortune. What did they give you? I have a good feeling about this, Verdant. Do come back later so I can fill you in on the details. Yes. Needless to say, I also have a special something for you as a token of thanks for your services. As for now, I must prepare for the festivities. In the meantime, could I trouble you to lead these little fellows through the streets and join them in handing out eggs to the townspeople? If my dreams are any guide, I'm sure it will bring no end of smiles to one and all. No, I don't want to make that noise. Yeah, doesn't it look like Godbert? Mr. Manderville man? I've seen him in a lot of these holidays. He's in everything. Because like I said, I don't know how the gold saucer makes money. You always get more than what you put in. Like, I've been to a lot of casinos, and that's not how you make money. But he seems to be richer than rich, so he has his fingers in everything. Well, aren't we all so eager? That's what I like to see. And with that, I'd best be putting the final decorative touches on these eggs. Whenever you're ready, just say the word. Well, in that effect, they do make me very happy. What do we need to do now, Nananta? Ready to start handing out some eggs? Lovely. In that case, here you go. Pray take our little friends along and spread happiness the whole city over. I think I'll hand it out at the Botanist Guild. Markets might be a little too busy. Botanists should be nice and quiet. Thank you. Thank you for hatching the egg, or laying the egg. Yay! Why, I dare say the wood used to fashion these decorations was among the finest I've ever laid eyes on. As always, your eye for quality timber is simply unparalleled. Okay, the small ones don't look so bad when they're looking up. They kind of look cute. You're far too kind, my forest-loving, floppy-eared friend. Likewise, I have no doubt the wood rejoiced to find itself in the hands of one who understands it as well as you. Yes, if you're gonna handle wood, be sure you understand how to do it. Wouldn't do to mishandle wood, and it's not a good time for anyone. Or should I say, pause. Ha! Yes, the Hatchingtide music. That's what I was saying. I was like, I didn't know that's where that song was. I've heard it a lot of times. The papaya, ba-da papaya, ba-da. I don't know what you're saying, Graveheart. I am just as innocent. It's so dirty. I was talking about wood, good sir. What did you... You're making me blush now. And it says, oh, Asura, also, yeah, it is interesting how all the NPCs talk about the gold saucer if it's a casino. Yes, it is. And it's really more of an arcade. Now, let me tell you, arcades are also money sinks like nobody's tomorrow. Like, we had Chuck E. Cheese in the Pacific Northwest, which is kind of like a, well, I'll say other ones, Dug and Buster's, just like, it's a big arcade where you can put in tokens and win tickets or points, and then the kiddos or the adults, be whoever wants the stuff there, can go and get it. But oh my gosh, the exchange rate is like half a penny per dollar for the points. It is so insane. So yeah, arcades is just as much that. Whew. Yes, and also the Manderville man is a master goldsmith. Is his wife a cook? I can't remember. I think it is a cook, because she has that frying pan she whacks them with. It's like, dude, she scares both her guys. I don't know. It's kind of that way in my house a little bit. I'm mini, but for some reason they're really scared of me when I'm angry. I don't know why. Of course, you haven't seen me when I'm angry, really, so. An adventurer? I don't believe we've met, or have you guys? You guys haven't seen me when I'm angry, right? I don't know. There was one time though. I think Graveheart saw it when I got a little feisty when I was doing a savage on static, and well, yeah, that can make some emotions run high sometimes. An egg for me? Maybe I'll share that with you guys someday. We'll go and stream my savage and you can see me. Not quite so chill. What a charming little fellow carrying it. I accept your gift with gratitude. How very clever you are, though I did hear a rumor of some concern. Yes, a little bird told me that creatures bearing no small resemblance to you were running wild through the streets of Gerdania, trampling our precious greenie. Wasn't me. And nibbling at the bark of our precious trees. A most disconcerting story, if there's any truth to it. Look at the time, I must be going. Look at him looking away. If my intuition is not mistaken, it appears the little creature is apologizing to us in its own way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Savage is a crazy cluster. Well, and especially when there's like this last tier, we've talked about it before, Sura, where it's just like that one level, P3S. You've seen it on other streams, I'm sure. They just made it so very taxing in a few ways, and so yeah, it can get. Sometimes it be like that, but the good thing is if you've got a good static and you guys can work through it. Like I've been very, very fortunate to find an amazing FC and find a group of people I really enjoy playing with in static. And shout out to all you guys, because you got my heart. But yeah, it really does keep you going. It's amazing. So yeah, I lost it, but they all have played with me for a little bit, and they've lost it too sometimes, and it's like little mini family. So that's always nice. Well, yeah, It is. Well, there's a lot of birds to be had in this tier. Like, it just seems like that is the focal point, and everywhere you go, they really zone in on birds and stuff. But yeah, might as well, because that's where everybody's getting stopped at, right? Okay, I will clear P4S someday. Someday. Hopefully before the next tier comes out, but someday it will happen. Well, as long as you learned your lesson, I do believe we can forgive and forget. Thank you. Thank you for the thoughtful gift and the happiest of Hatchingtides to you. Happy Hatchingtide. See, I can do voiceover for these birds. No problem. Maybe I'll start making that noise whenever I'm fighting P3S. That might lighten it, right? Like every time, like when they spawn and stuff. Oh, let's see here. What is this? Sorry, we gotta figure out. Oh, there we go. You have fights, you get mad. I certainly have, lol. But you hug it out and clear together in the end. That's very true. I hope so. Like, I know that I'm fairly new, so I don't know how tiers, like the tiers roll out. Tiers too. This is very double entendre. The tiers will roll. I will let the tears flow freely. But no, I don't know how each of the tiers of the savages roll out. So I don't. Is plenty of time. Like, is it another like month or two that we have? Or I think our static is pretty close to clearing P3S, and I have already cleared it with other groups. But I'm waiting for our static to prog P4S mostly. I did 1 day of P4S prog for the first phase, but I'm trying to wait. So I don't know if I have a month or maybe a few weeks. Well, at least a few weeks, because the next tier of normal raids hasn't come out, and they always delay, I think, a couple weeks before they release Savage for that. So I will know my time limit when the normal raids come out, I guess. Oh, it's 6.2. Okay, so we have a half patch and then the next patch, and they're putting more time between patches, I believe, now. So yeah, I got plenty of time. It's all good. And now that we have the Alliance raid, I don't need to depend on chicken kills to get my gear, my twine, to upgrade my gear for that. So that's very cool. Okay. And if you haven't seen the Alliance raid yet, dudes, check it out. It's amazing. I loved it. And I also got to try EX for the first time last night, and dude, it's more like a Savage. I could see once you get used to this stuff, but dude, it really felt like a Savage. It did not feel like an EX to me. Woo! Ba-ba-ya. Oh, it's the victory music. Welcome back, Verdant. How did you and your little friends fare? Oh, I mean, yeah, we did fine. Chicken apologized, so all is well. Splendid to hear. At first I feared that my dreams might only bring chaos and confusion to the realm this year, but thanks to you, I do believe we can declare this year's egg hunt a rousing success. Oh, but how could I forget? In recognition of your tireless efforts on our behalf, my fellow dreamers and I have prepared a very special Hatchingtide present just for you. Let's see here, based on 6.1 release, it might be August. Okay, wow, and hopefully they will also delay it like they did this tier and the upcoming Ultimate. Well, we'll see. One of the things I really want is for them, did the EX feel more like Savage? I would say on par with P2S. I think it's kind of similar in that difficulty. It definitely isn't a bird difficulty or a fourth level, like a last one. Because there is only one phase. There's not two phases in this one. But the mechanics, how fast they came out, and a lot of how unforgiving they are, it reminded me a lot more of Savage. I think it is on par with the difficulty of P2S. I don't think it's harder, but I think it's right about that same difficulty level. It's definitely harder than P1S, and I know that we've talked about like P1S is probably not one of the harder ones that we've done, but it's definitely harder than P1S. There's a lot more to pay attention to. There's a lot more that I believe would require call-outs. It's not like you can hop into a party finder if you've never done the fight before and just kind of follow along. It's very finicky in placements and remembering the the order of the mechanics. Like there's this one part where we were actually a man down for our static last night. We got someone in who actually had cleared it on multiple characters, multiple jobs already, because he's awesome, by the way. Zach, shout out to you. But they were still like, oh yeah, I forgot this came after this, and we were like, you know, getting kind of the rhythm of it and remembering that. So yes, for those of you who are going to attempt the extreme, don't be afraid. It's very cool. I think it's actually pretty fun. And some people may call me masochistic for that, but I don't care. And so, but I think it's actually pretty fun, and I'm looking forward to the clear and farming that bad girl, that bad bird girl, like you said, bird tier, right? Bad bird girl. So, okay, back to the hatching day. But it's true. P1S is definitely more like an EX. And again, for those who want to kind of dip their toe into Savage, I thought it was a great starter, but they ratcheted that difficulty real quick for the next 3. Especially for healers. I think this tier, and all tiers really, are healers. I love you because I suck at healing. I've said this before. I love you. Thank you so much. But this one feels particularly punishing and definitely needs a lot of coordination, and you know, I'm dancing my little DPS heart out and really hoping I stay alive. I do my best to try and help those healers out by not getting hit, but it is really tough. Enrage is like long, so Enrage is like at least 10 minutes, I think, for the new extreme. We were getting about, I would say we were getting about 2/3 of the way through the fight. We only did it for an hour, but it was about 2/3 of the way through the fight, and I think that was like, yeah, I think that was like 7 minutes each pull that we did that. So yeah, about 10, maybe 11 minutes to enrage on that one. Oh, but how could I forget? In recognition of your tireless efforts on our behalf, my fellow dreamers and I have prepared a very special Hatchingtide present just for you. Yeah. No, see, Hades was long because there's a giant cutscene in the middle where he transformed and stuff, right? Didn't they keep that there? And so that just, every time they do that, like with Bismarck, when you can't skip anything, and with these other ones where you're just like, okay, transition time, nice movie. It just eats up those minutes. It's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love transformation scenes, but most of them are like, I don't know. What do you think? Sort of like 10 seconds at most? And Hades just seemed very, very much longer, and it was super cool, but at the same time, after you've seen it like, I don't know, 150 times, whatever you do to farm it, it's French toast, please. Okay. Did I mention how I procured mammoths from the Goldsmiths Guild? Because Manderville's standing behind you! From the Goldsmiths Guild for the festivities? This is one of them. Sadly, it was completely lifeless from the moment of arrival. It seems its core had come loose and fallen out on the way here. But would you believe it? I slipped in that crystal the little bunny gave me, and in an instant, its tail puffed up and it whirred back to life. Huzzah! Yeah, beginning phase, add phase, long transformation cutscene, second phase, button mash, another cutscene, final phase. Whew. Whew. See, I'm tired of just reading that. Now, I got to do Hades once we were way overpowered, but I can only imagine, like, wow, it must have been so incredibly hard when you would wipe after that, like, second cutscene. Like, you're just like, no! No! So yeah, I can only imagine. I'm quite confident it will bring its caretaker nothing but good fortune and smiles galore, and I would very much like that person to be you, Verdant. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart. Now that all the hard work is done, I do hope you'll have the chance to relax and enjoy the festivities yourself. They've only just begun after all, and should you find yourself in the mood to help us hand out some more eggs, simply say the word. Do I get more eggs if I do that? Glad by SOS EX they calm down in cinematic stuff in high end. It's now anything now is pretty short and usually not in the middle of fights nowadays. Yeah, I think that's probably a good thing in terms of keeping morale up, right? SOS still had the button mash in the middle, but I love that fight. I love that fight in normal. I love that fight in EX. I just love that fight. The music is banging. The mechanics are fun. It is got such a good rhythm. I love that fight. And yeah, it's good that they've kind of minimized the oh crap moment of wiping after you've surpassed all the stuff that took a lot of time. All right, I am hippity hoppity happily accepting my mammoth. Thank you for my mammoth. Thank you. Yep. If fortune smiles upon you, you may even find yourself encountering individuals who are not present in your initial venture. I guess I'll have to go to the different areas later, or maybe you guys want to see that. I don't know. You let me know. Furthermore, you have unlocked the Egg Hunter Riggy minigame. I didn't. What is that? I did not enjoy chasing down those mammoths. Open the toy chest in any inn room to try your hand at the seasonal pastime. I bet you it's the same one, isn't it? It's like you have to whack. It's whack-a-bunny. Although maybe if I'm doing it by myself, I might actually figure out how to tell if I've caught any of those flippin' rabbits. Okay, is this the person who I exchanged my... Oh, hey, Mr. Manderville, I want to talk to you. Pollen, very clever. It may look effortless to the untrained eye, but I'll have you know that laying eggs places no small amount of stress on these birds. Honey, I'm a mom. I believe you. That's why I'm thrilled to see not a single one go to waste. The yolks baked into toothsome treats, the shells painted into delightful ornaments. My little darlings can truly be proud. Oop, that's my tank stance. I should turn that back on. Okay, there we go. Just in case. I tend to forget. Oh, what the? Wait. Okay, that, from far away, that did not look very wholesome. We're closed! Hey! No! Why would you be closed? How do I unlock it? Do I have to do another... What are you? Hi, Stain. What are you doing? Nope, that's not it. What the what? Dream Egg Advocator? Dream Egg Advocate. What are you advocating? Oh, here it is. Whew. Here's what I need. I need my egg for a day. An egg a day. An egg a day. Keeps the what away, though? I don't know. There was a shopkeeper, like, what is locked? There was a shopkeeper, it looked like, to the side. And I thought that, because when I did the Moonlight Festival, or the Moon Fair Festival, like, they always have, like, a little booth to the side where you can buy your stuff with what you get. And so I was just defaulting to that. He looked like a shopkeeper, and he's sitting on his butt in his shop, and he goes, "Go away, we're closed." And I'm like, no, why would you be closed? But apparently, you don't buy it there, you buy it here. And I'm happy to report, that's cute, I'm happy to report that the emote is actually, you have enough eggs to get the emote just by doing that mini game once. But I think someone else wants to decorate with some egg baskets or something. That's why they did that. Do I want to buy the Magic Prism Hatchingtide Tidy? Let's see what it is. I don't know what the Hatchingtide one is. And this character does not have the same busting at the seams inventory problem my other does. Okay, let's eat an egg. We're gonna eat our egg a day. We're gonna hatch our bunny. Bunnies don't hatch. This mammoth hatches though. And let us see in the light. I'm going to be here with all the beautiful decorations behind me and people running through me. What is the Hatchingtide? What is it? Let's see. Oh, it's that. That's what people were doing. Eggs that burst into confetti. That's cute. I like that. That's very cute. I need to change this somehow. Scale window for the... I'll do it later. I want to see more than one window open at a time. Do I have any key items? Of course not. Why would I have key items? I have nothing key. Okay, that was Hatchingtide. Thank you so much for joining me on that. I'm gonna go and... Oh, I need to repair. Is there a mender around here? Anyway, I need to go and summon my bunny minion, and then we can head off into the Tam Terra Deepcroft again and see the beginning of Edda's tragic story, which makes me sad, because not only I was already sad because Edda herself is tragic. Like, she seems very sweet. She made a mistake, and her life was never the same. And I felt bad for her already. And then I come to find out from chatting with her yesterday and seeing her interactions with her fiance, that her fiance was kind of an ass. He was not a nice guy. And I'm very sad about that. Now I've forgotten what I'm doing. What was I doing? I was going to do something. Did I go here for some reason? I tell you, mind like Swiss cheese. Let's see here, minion guide. Here, I summon you, little girl. Little shimmy shaker. Was I going to go to the market board for something? Do I need more food or anything? Let's go look. I have 1 food. I could buy some food. I should buy some of the cheapy merchant food, though, right? Oh, it's been so long since I bought food. I don't even know where I buy food. It's not Tradecraft Supplier, is it? No, they give me the ingredients if I wanted to craft food. I'm not crafting it. That's Apothecary. That's potions. Tinker? Tailor? Matchstick maker? I don't know. Oh, dyes! Ooh, once I get there, so gonna be glamming. So gonna be glam. Oh, culinarian! They try to label it easily for me. I just, whoo! What did I get from here? I got marmot steaks, so I guess that was skill speed. I probably don't need that. Critical hit, vitality, that's always a good combo. Tree toad legs. Well, I am eating eggs. I've already got eggs. That's spell speed. No. Cod. Oh, this is for gathering. And okay, let's see here. Determination, vitality. That one's probably good. Chanterelle sauce. Yeah, I like chanterelle sauce. Orange juice. Do you buy the boiled eggs? Oh, that's cool. For tanks, do you buy the boiled eggs, or is that for DPS? Or does it matter? It's for everybody, right? Like, it would be for everybody, because everybody needs critical hit, vitality, and direct hit. So I will go with the suggestion of my lovely friend. Let's get 5 of those. Actually, I could get more than that, probably, right? Nah, I only need... I'll do 10. I'll do 10. Like I said, there was a very nice benefactor who was able to get me flush with gills, so I don't have to worry about it so much. Take one less stressor off me while I'm doo-bopping my way here. Alright, time to Tam Terra it up. Here we go. Let's Tam Terra, baby! And I already unlocked it. Huzzah! Well, see? That was kind of cool. I didn't realize. I should have realized, but I did not realize that that's where I had to go next after my lovely Hatchingtide. And if it just happens to spawn while I'm going by, I mean, I think I can just stand there. I don't even know if you need to actually, like, you know, do it. Do it, do it, do it. You don't have to talk to him again to open the... I don't think so. Or at least in other events, I've never had to. Where am I going? See, you guys, I'm so sorry. I get lost all the time. All the freaking time. But at least you get to see more of the land, right? Look how pretty this is. Who's flying up there? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. The tree boughs. Boughs. Yeah. Tomato, tomato. See, I wouldn't mind killing hornet swarms. When I was in Limsa, I had to kill bees. Didn't like killing bees. Hornets? Kill them every time. Sure. Hornets are well, they're not evil, but poof. Was it a hornet or a wasp? Might have been a wasp. We were having a barbecue outside. There were some, like, pork ribs, and they had little bits of meat on it, and I swear, I think it was a wasp. And it came down, it had little incisor, almost like either their mandibles. I think it was their mandibles. They were using them like little cutting objects, and they cut off a piece of the meat, grabbed it, and flew away. I did not know they were carnivores. It was amazing. I was like, oh, see, there's where horror movies happen. I'll help. There you go, girl. You look like you needed some help. There you go. Good job. I'll eat food then if I'm going to do that. I do like drive-by helping. It's just fun. Some people say I'm too nice when I play, but I don't care. I like being nice. It's kind of my thing. People don't let me, though. It's like I torture them with kindness. They feel guilty, and I don't like it. Let me be nice to you, please. Pretty please. Yeah, please, just be nice. No. Sometimes they don't like it. Did I go the wrong way? I tell you. Okay, yes I did. I gotta go this way. Don't look at me, Dermite. Nothing to see here. Just a shimmying here and there, but nothing to see. I hope they make shimmy and do they have a shimmy emote? Like do people do this? I haven't seen it. Be on the hunt for it. If you were ever so kind as to find it. What in the world, you guys? Why can I not read a map? What the hell? I swear. Is there a different entrance? Am I just going the wrong way? Did I just visit? I'm so bad at this. Thank you for sticking with me through my... Where are you? Where are you? I hate it here. I swear to God, I played this game before so many hours. I just looked up on my main. My main, I have played. Yes, it's a cave entrance. I don't remember where the. Oh, is it down here? Dear Lord in heaven. Okay, so. I swear to God, I've played 3,000 hours on my main. I did the calculation. I played 3,000 hours so far in the last, 2 years. And I still can't find my way around. Okay, so these two, are these two from Edda's group? I know Dolores Bear wasn't, but I'm wondering, I think these two are from Edda's group. You're right, absolutely. Follow the paths. Thanks, Graveheart, that's very helpful. But sir, you're right. These maps aren't the easiest to read, especially, I know they try to give you the little carrots to point up or down, and yes, I am so spoiled by flying. It's why I unlock every Aetheryte as soon as I possibly freaking can, and I'll fly other people around. Graveheart, you be quiet. I fly other people around to go and find them too, because I hate not being able to fly. But yes, it just drives me crazy that when I got to Az's Law, I nearly had a nervous breakdown. Oh my gosh, trying to find all that. I'm getting nervous just thinking about it. Okay, Isildur. Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that Elaine found, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while. I shudder to think what might have happened to Isildur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time he has left, but one misstep and there won't be any. Oh no, that was the grandfather and the kid. Does she join the Scions later? Oh, maybe. See, this run-through, I blasted through ARR when I first played through it, because I had just started. It was the beginning of the pandemic. It was like May of 2020, right when the pandemic had started. So I was trying, I kept hearing all these good things. You know how we always say it always gets better, and, a lot of people say that, and I was like, and people were just saying, oh my God, wait till you get to Shadowbringers. And so I was like, okay. So I was trying to blast through. And I didn't talk to any of these side characters or even the Scions when they appeared there to see what their flavor text was. So this time I'm going to take my time. Now I may not finish all the way through Endwalker until 2025. Who knows? Hopefully I will. But this time I get to go and enjoy all these different things. I think she might. Does her grandfather too? Because that's Isildur. Or I think that's her grandfather. She's that's an old, maybe it's just an old dude she travels with, whatever. But I think that is. So, let's see here. Kikina. Kaikia. Think of our goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of songs and it will all be worth it. Not if you're dead. Remember what the guy on the boat said. Gods, I hate mausoleums. You and me both, sister. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. Amen to that. Leave the poor dead alone. It's their rest time. It's their night. They get to go to sleep. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we'll give you better sport. Or I am no true adventurer. You have the... I was going to say you have the balls. I am sorry. After many, many, many dungeons and alliance raids, balls are very important. And they're bad. Always bad. I don't recall talking to every NPC, but I did try to pay attention. That was 3.5 years ago, yeah. Didn't think about it. Until Matthias started talking my ear off about it, so yeah. Yep. Oh, did Matthias actually recommend this to you? I'll have to thank Matthias. That's cool. I'm glad. Yay. Okay. I guess run straight through? Yeah, let's run straight through. Firefly in the sky. Keep those bones lit up high. Take a look. You're in a tomb. Get the hell out now. Oh, wait. I actually don't want to do this yet because I want to talk to these guys. And then I'll read this, I swear. Oh. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, good. Matthias got you into it. That's wonderful. Yay. Thank you, Matthias. I thank you kindly. Okay. Good thing that this keeps a list of everything he said. So let me just read through it real quick like see. You're Verdant Serrani, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. He talked a lot, by the way. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the gods. That is usually a goal in Final Fantasy, but that's not what it says here. And purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. If there is nothing real, tangible to hold on to, fanaticism will continue to thrive for those who believe. That's how I think about it. Like, unless you can, and even then sometimes you can put it in front of them, and that belief like that is really hard to dislodge. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, inferred with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Ah, come on, guys. Just thank him for his service and go on about your lives. You don't have to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Erzea at large, put an end to their madness. It's madness, I tell you. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you watched his first foray as a level 5 gladiator. I actually started as a gladiator as well. It's why my paladin is one of the only ones I keep leveled up, is because that's kind of one of my first loves. And I'll have to show you. I'll send you some pictures, but you haven't seen me as my or you maybe you did, but you haven't seen me as my cat girl. And so I'll send you a picture of my original character as I finish the game, because I played her all the way up through Shadowbringers, and then I started messing with Fantasias, and well, as many of you know, that's a rabbit hole. You can dig deep in that. By order of the Elder Caesar, this Tamtar Deepcroft has been placed under control of the Wood Whalers, and entry restricted to only those who meet the conditions instilled by Stillglade Fane. Sure. I don't want to talk to the smith. I don't need the smith right now. Yes, I will. I'll totally send you pictures. Let's see here. Let's go with NPCs again. Just because I get a conjurer, a thaumaturge. Oh, it's the same group. Same group as the last one, says Stasha. Okay. Terroring time. Tee-hee. T-T-T. I skip so many cutscenes now. I don't get to see this. Balls. It's a ball. It's a bad ball. Big bad ball. Ball's bad. Oh no, really? It seems that every group is the same group. So they only give you a Lancer? Like they'll only give you a Dragoon and a black mage and a white mage every single time? Well, I guess that makes things easier. I mean, God love them for doing this too. I tried other MMOs before. It never caught me like this one. But I tried, World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2, and both are perfectly fine games. But what I did like about Guild Wars 1, I actually played Guild Wars 1 as well. Yeah. And so, well, Marauder is me. That's why I was a Marauder for the tank. Sorry. But Guild Wars 1 had henchmen. And it was one of each class, and you could choose your henchmen, and they would follow you and do so you could play a little single player if you didn't have friends. And I think that was a really smart move on Guild Wars 1 part, as they were starting out, because they were able to do a lot of different things. They were a pay once, play forever, and it was really cool. Shout out to Guild Wars. There's nothing but love here. I don't believe in the MMO wars. The only thing is like, it's very hard. Whoops, I forgot where I put that button. I actually should move that one because it's not what it used to be. Let's put that there then. Okay, overpower can stay there. But yeah, it's like, the only thing is you don't have the time or money. Oh, you do get a Marauder. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood that, sir. Like, no, I'm the Marauder. I'm the player. You knew that though. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not so quick on the uptake in the morning. It's okay. Well, and I can back to my point about MMOs. I just think that like there's so much to do in this patch. Even just one patch for Final Fantasy, like, oh my gosh, there's just so much to do, and I haven't even done all of the like job quests in Endwalker, and I really want to see the new quest after you do all the job quests. But that means I still have to level up a few jobs tonight, or at least 82, I think, 81 or 82, to be able to do that. I'm just starting out streaming, and before they didn't have this option for dungeons, right? And one of the things that I think is actually helpful for this is that I wouldn't be able to stop and chat or stop and make a point as well if I was playing with a group of people, because that's kind of rude, you're playing with people and they're like, hold on, I know you're here to finish the content, but you have to wait for me, ha ha ha. No. So this is actually, thank you, Square Enix. This actually is very helpful for me. I appreciate it. I know you didn't do it for that purpose. I think it's great that also people, I remember when I talked to someone about MMOs before, they said that it was a long time ago, this was years ago, but they said in Asia, honor and appearance, like, is a little bit of a bigger deal, like we've seen it and stuff. So they don't want to play in front of other people until they feel confident, until they can be confident that they look, and I've had that too. I feel the same way a lot of times, but it was almost more of a stopping point, and so to have this option helps ease that anxiety for players like that who just don't want to look. I mean, I feel responsible when I'm a tank, and I think that's where tank anxiety comes from. Is like you feel like you let them down, and you can't. You let everybody die, so it's kind of nice to not have that pressure. 4 rolls to 80, okay. 5 rolls to 90. 5 rolls to 90. Okay, fine. I only have 2 rolls at 90 right now. Yes, I would like variety in the party just to see how they did that, but yeah. Tank anxiety is definitely a thing. Oh, is this just a treasure room? Is there any treasure? I don't see any treasure. I'm out of here. Black mage floor tanking. Is Dragoon floor tanking still as much of a thing? I mean, I know they limited like the animations, or they shortened them or something. I have never played Dragoon, by the way, or Lancer. It's one of my jobs that is still at like level 6 for Lancer. So this AI is much better than anything I could do with my Lancer. But yeah, that used to be the big meme, is floor tank. Black Mage is more like, you adjust. I ain't moving. I'm getting my big boom boom. And you can just eat an egg. Adjust. Okay, still no treasure chests. I'm kind of sad. Maybe I missed him. Time to power down a ball. Come on, guys. Here we go. Come this way for me, will you? Come on this way. There you go. Let's do that and that. I've only got like 3 buttons. I still managed to mess up the rotation, but it's okay. I really like I like tank because there's just so much more, it's so much more forgiving to errors. There's a lot of ways to keep you alive. There's a lot of different classes that can keep you alive. Get back here. Did I not turn on tank stance? What the actual blippity blub? Okay, tank anxiety is a thing, but it's easy to get over. Trust me as someone who... Oh, that's nice. I think it's a Band-Aid ripoff thing. Like, the more you avoid it, the more the anxiety builds up. And then once you do it, you're like, oh, look at how much less these things actually kill me when it hits me. I know when I switch to DPS, I'm like, holy cats. I'm gonna go take a nap on the floor now for a while. Oh, yeah, for sure, Azura. I don't even healer. I don't even like main as healer. I never started as a healer. People had to push me into trying it. I actually healed it. So funny story. Oops, I forgot. I have to power down the ball. And there's my treasure coffer. I actually like leveled my first healer because I felt like I wanted to get the rank of helping hand in RFC, and I felt like I should be able to play each role if I'm going to do that. I know it's probably not a requirement, but that's how I felt about it. And so that's the only reason I leveled my white mage. But yeah, I have way more anxiety as healer than I ever do as tank. Tanks in current dungeons just get shredded. Oh, interesting. But Dark Knight do you think it's just, I don't know, that's interesting. Because I know Dark Knight now is like really able to survive its press not to die button a lot better because they changed that. But yeah, I don't know why they just seem to get it so hard. When I was tanking the Alliance raid last night too, some of those, if I had forgotten to do any kind of mitigation, I didn't die to the tank buster, but man, I paid for that whole XP bar or HP bar and I used it. So yeah, I don't know why. I wonder if they did some kind of adjustment to make tanks not quite as godlike. If they ever were. Yeah, they do have a reputation for that, for Dark Knights. Dead Knights, right? Living Dead is better. They can only use it every so often. Yeah, the invuln, I heard really good things about it, like, and darn that tab targeting if it doesn't kill me every time. I heard really good things about the changes they made to that too. And so I'm very happy for the Dark Knight mains and all those who love Dark Knight. I have leveled all of my tanks to at least level 80 except for Dark Knight. So I'm a very much I don't know. It wasn't my style. I'm not a dark person, as you can tell. So it never really appealed to me as much. You like Wasp playing Siege? Oh, like I was playing. I was playing. I was playing. Sorry, I read that wrong. It's funny though. Siege and Dead Ends and healed the dungeon. Dark Knight with Savageer was healing lost HP. Like, ooh, nice. That's amazing. So they're also another tank now. Basically what they've done is made tanks get hit harder, but they actually heal themselves a lot better. So they can get hit harder. Interesting. So is that like, I wonder then, is that healing thing only when they hit Living Dead? I don't know. I don't know how to play. I have no idea how to play Dark Knight, so should I go? Yeah, let's do it. I need that. I'm gonna get the XP and I'm gonna get the treasure. Let's go get some treasure. But yeah, I don't know if they're healing like crazy. Is that only under the Living Dead buff? Would you guys please hit the one I'm hitting? It's okay. Or not. But that's awesome that they can do that now. So they're not holding their breath waiting for the benediction. Yep. Oh, The Walking Dead. Okay. I see. Thank you so much for explaining that to me. Because like I said, I have not played... Hey, I got another axe? That's awesome. I have not played Dark Knight, yeah. That's what it is. It's like, I'm invulnerable, but I'm also dead. Sure, okay. I thought, but that seems not the way that it's supposed to go? Ah. Oh, no. See, I got lost again. I'm chatting so much, and I went in a complete circle. That's not new. It's definitely... Again, this is the other thing. Like, these guys, they don't care. They're just following me around. I'd feel so bad if I was doing this to an actual party. Oh, that's cool. Dark was your first main tank. And you didn't like it as much at the higher levels. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, warrior is fun. You're distracting me. These guys don't care. Look, they're eager. They're still eager. This one... Oh, the Lala's taller. Look, good job, Lala. You're taller than me now. That's what you need to do. You have to stand on those. Was this the one where we used to... This is the one where we used to look for the photo cells, right? This is the one they reworked? I think so. Am I dying? No, I'm not. Good. Also, if you die... Oh, that's Totorak. Okay. Thank you so much. Again, Swiss cheese. Right here. This is why I'm doing it again. And I'll play it, and I'll forget it after a year. I used to have a really good memory. Getting old's really, man. It's not an excuse. It's just kind of like... I'm just not as good as I used to. I'm still pretty good. I gotta say. I believe I'm still pretty good. Are these ones you can put materia in? Not yet. Okay, cool. But yeah, Swiss cheese. Thank you so much. Alright, Gravediggers. Hey look, Graveheart, it's Gravediggers. Maybe you're long lost cousins. Sorry I have to kill them. They probably were. They've been doing bad things. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame I leave. Oh, Dragoon! Use that! Use that limit break! Do, 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 do. I knew you. To flying monsters. At least they're flying. I would do anything to have flying back. There's something very calming about doing scales up and down. You have memory for details. Yep. Oh, I'm glad, because that will be useful for you, the database things. You made a list of all the dungeons? Oh, wow. So do you do Excel or something when you make a list? Or you keep well, I'm sure you don't use files because, again, you're not as old as me. But yeah, that's really cool. It's right up your alley. Oh yeah, I forgot about... I don't like spiders in general. And these ones I really don't like. They usually give I think these ones give a debuff that makes you get hit harder, if I remember correctly. I don't know if they still do, but these Yarzons... Why are you feeding on me if you're a Yarzon feeder? Go feed on the Yarzons. Google Docs, yep. Oh yeah, please do. I can't wait to see it. Oh really? You never used Excel? I was an Excel master. And my day job has been, for a long time, executive assistant. And I lived off of Excel spreadsheets and pivot tables and things like that. So pivot tables are just a really fun way. I've always been data minded too, because I started out in sciences. And these guys are hitting kind of harder than I wanted to. Oh well, good thing I got a good conjurer at my side. But yeah, it was all looking at different things and sorting and shifting. And before there were, budgeting programs, I would pull out a pivot table and go month by month and see what my spending was. And not that I stuck to my budget, because who wants that kind of pressure? But I had made some. I'm better now, though. I have to be. It doesn't just depend on me anymore. I have a mouth to feed, some people to take care of. So I can't just go off to Vegas every quarter anymore and blow a bunch of money. Sometimes I won a bunch of money. Sometimes I blew a bunch of money. But I always had fun. Well, yeah, if you don't have a reason to learn Excel, fun is rather a strong word, but it was very interesting, and I was happy to have it. It is not super straightforward. Microsoft has yeah, that's why Apple went the really intuitive, straightforward on Microsoft has not been intuitive for me ever, especially when they changed the thing and when they went to Ribbon and all that stuff, they didn't make the transition very well in my opinion. Outlook just was the bane of my existence. I don't know if there's a better one out there, but wow, it was like I hated it and it hated me. It knew it, and it would cause me all kinds of problems. But it might have just been me. I fully admit it might have just been me. Yeah, Google Office. And when you have to use it in a day-to-day capacity. But again, I had to use the Microsoft Suite in a day-to-day capacity, and I did not like it, but I had to use it. So you might very well have found the one that works a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah, so you're fighting the other one. I don't know. Google is a big brother watching his style. And then Microsoft it's kind of stuck in its ways. Although they have improved quite a bit, I think, potentially. But yeah, I always thought it was interesting how the difference in how Microsoft innovated. Yes, I agree that I hate how complicated everything Microsoft has to be. And I think it's interesting the way Microsoft was trying to innovate for a while. I saw it as oh, this is working in popular, well, we'll make our version, and they'll buy our version. And I'm like, no, that's not, you're already behind. And so then when they're already behind, they'll just buy someone to catch up, like a company that's a little further ahead. And I was like, they're always chasing the tail, right? They're running around in a circle. And meanwhile, Apple is like, I don't care, I just want to do something fun. I want to do something cool. I think this would be fun and cool, and let's be all just try something different. And it worked. Same thing with Nintendo and the Wii. Everybody was laughing at it because it was weird and had such a funny name, but then, man, it took over because that was true innovation. It was something that people hadn't really done or seen before. It made the games more accessible to people who maybe weren't the hardcore controller with a million buttons crowd. My husband is a firm believer that, people say they don't like video games, but he's a firm believer there's a game out there for everyone. And you just have to find it. And nowadays, there are so many different ways to play that I tend to agree. Yes, the casual audience that nobody had tapped yet, for sure the Wii appealed to it. And making first-party exclusive to satisfy their hardcore fan base. Also, when they make those first-party exclusives, they're always really fun. They never lost sight of that. They never lost sight of, we've released 15 million Mario games, but each one in and of itself is really fun to play. And I think that's one of their core strengths, is they just consistently deliver on being accessible and fun. And that is going to have the biggest net. Yep, we was before the time of smartphones, and casual targeted phone games that we have now practically began on the Wii. Yeah, that practice practically began on the Wii. Yeah, for sure. And touchscreen too with Apple. That opened up a whole new. Oops, did I forget to get the rosary? Do you guys remember if I got the rosary? Let's look. Nope, I don't think I got the rosary. Let's go take a look. Maybe I did. Oh, it looks like I did. Yay! Even on autopilot, I remembered to grab the rosary. Thank you. Yes, I'm a good Catholic. Thank you very much. No, I'm not Catholic anymore. I was raised Catholic. I'm not Catholic anymore. I say I believe, and this is going to be personal, I say I believe I'm in God and Jesus, but I'm not a Christian. But I do believe in God and Jesus. So take that for what you will. And I kind of stole that from my brother, so shout out. Shout out to my brother. At first he said that to me, I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? And then I started looking and there was some other stuff and I'm like, oh, that's what you're talking about. Hey, I used reprisal. I didn't even know I had that skill right now. Did that just show up? No, it must have shown up before. I just never hit it. For the longest time, as a tank, I didn't have provoke on my bar. Just didn't care. Oh yeah, you're on your own. If I can't get it from hitting him, there's nothing I can do for you. Sorry. Too bad, so sad. No, don't you want me to tank for your dungeon? Ah. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. It is fun though. It's really fun. And playing through, kind of mostly single player, I did want the sturdiness of my tank. There's a time where warriors to provoke, they had to level up. That's right, the cross skills. That's right, you had to level it up to get the different skills across your tanks. In order to get a skill on one job, I've heard about those days. It's the old, like, you know, walking to school in the snow both ways style of play. You kids don't know how good you have it. I had to level a paladin to get my warrior. I had to level a white mage just to get my most powerful black mage spell. It was awful. Right? Right? I think it's awful too. I talk as if I was there for that, really. I just looked up history and stuff. There you go. You don't have to admit that. I would have totally bought that you did that. Totally bought it. I would not have questioned it at all. I can't wear that. That's not a tank piece. Okay. The Dominator. Yalva the Dominator. You are a Dominator. You're a water Dominator. As we get further in Palace of the Dead, I'm interested. I might have to turn on cutscenes because I don't remember what happens in the cutscenes of Palace of the Dead at all. I remembered Edda, that first one, so I didn't mind that. But yeah, I don't. I know there's going to be more cutscenes. I just don't remember what happens. Oh, you are invulnerable to stun? How dare you, sir? How dare you be invulnerable to stun? Psh. Here, I'll reprise you. There we go. I guess I put on that too. Come here, Mightling. Y'all get to come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar baby. Oh, that just reminded me. ADD much. It just reminded me of butterflies. And anybody play Dance Dance Revolution back in the day? The I, where's my samurai? I'm your little butterfly. Green, black, and blue, there's flowers in the sky. That was so much fun. God, I love that game. I didn't play it in the arcades. I had the pads at home. Yes, I'm that much of a nerd. I had the pads at home, the dance pads at home to play. It was so fun. Oh my gosh. It was good exercise too. Instead of sitting on my butt all day, I got to go and get up and jump around and almost fall over. It was really fun. I'm learning to use all my buttons. Thank you, game. They actually have a good system to do that. It just can sometimes feel like it drags a little bit. But they do try and kind of lead you through with quests and stuff on how to use different things. I leveled up. I'm searching all the land, all over just to find my samurai. Ooh, he disappeared like an Asian. Huzzah! Yeah. Yes, it does. And actually, true confessions time. When I was playing A Realm Reborn, it was kind of really dragging for me, and my friends wanted me to continue playing. They actually, so yeah, when apparently they were going to work on improving that, they actually have cut down on it. Are they going to continue to work on it? Oh, that's too bad. But that's cool. I hope they do continue to work on it. But I actually did not play the 100 quests in between ARR and Heavensward. I finished the ARR proper, and then I skipped the 100 to get to Heavensward. So I never got to see the whole thing with Moonbreeda. It didn't stop me from crying at the end of Endwalker, but I actually did not get to see what happened with Moonbreeda and Estinian. I didn't get to see the Crystal Braves. I had no background for that. Oh, that's great. They're going to learn some skills at lower levels to make it less of a slog. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's going to be a first time playthrough for me, is actually seeing all of that. Watching Alphino's. Yeah, see, it is a shame. There's probably a lot of good stuff in there, but my friends could tell I was about to quit because I was just kind of running dry on it. And they're like, okay, well, you might be able to go back and watch the cutscenes, which I never did, because Heavensward is so damn engaging. So it kind of slipped my mind. I pieced it together, bits and pieces from the rest of the MSQ as I was playing through kind of what happened. But yeah, it's going to be a brand new experience, unlocking all that, seeing all that, so I'm excited to experience it with you guys. Let's do that for the first time. Hi, Mommy, number 2. I need to report to you. Pardon me. Yeah, post-error. Oh no, it's very much a drag. I didn't feel the drag in the main game, but post-error. See, then it was wise, actually, because now I'm already in love with the game, and I'm not going to quit. To my husband's great dismay, potentially, I'm not going to quit ever for the foreseeable future. I may be playing this when I'm like 90. I don't know. It's just fun. I think a lot of it is talking with you guys, though, and being part of the FC. But now I might have done it smart, because if I had quit, I never would have gotten to all this goodness, and now I can go back, and even if it is a slog, I experience it with you, and I'm already in love with the game, so no harm, no foul. So yay, I'm going to get to see all that backstory and be able to piece it together with what I know now, which is the whole purpose of this. I love it so much. Welcome back, Verdant. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. See? You knew who it was! It was actually Squib, mostly, but Tara also. Tara seconded it. But yes, Squib also was the one that was like, no, I want you to keep playing. Please keep playing. So yeah, they both did. Those two are some of my dearest friends from way back, even before Final Fantasy. There's some amazing people. So shout out to them too. Welcome back, Verdant. I'm reliably informed your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect it. See, I owe Matthias now, and you owe Tara, so we'll have to go and buy them something nice. Oh yeah, our kids are friends. We've hung out together a lot. There are some of our best board game buddies and just super cool people. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt of your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I don't have a voice for her yet, so I'll see if I come up with one. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Uh-oh. I see them in the corner. Oh, Etta. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late, times being what they are. The guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. Ah, as if to illustrate the point. Aver's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. I don't like you. I'm glad you died. Sorry. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Honey, I feel you. Like, what? Wait for your healers, and don't stand behind pillars. Line of sight. Just help a healer out, man. Help a healer out today. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I am leaving. Oh, rage quit. I am leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. Yeah, well, feelings mutual, biatch. Anyway, sorry. Oh, I got a little testy there. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Wow, this is like toxic players in a nutshell, isn't it? Like, tanks not waiting for their healers, everyone blaming the healer. Whew. You were talking about Etta, yep. Oh, you only saw this, you didn't speak with her outside the dungeon, yeah. Really cool, maybe I could join on a board game. I think that would be awesome. Yay, yeah, we don't have... It's tough, too, with, like, the pandemic. It was really hard to figure out how to play board games together. So, yeah, I think that would be awesome. There's lots of online options now, so it would be super fun. Let's see here. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes... Yeah. But you couldn't even do that one thing. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, suck an egg. I'm going to shove an egg up your nose. Oh, and by the way, of some parting advice, get rid of Aver's head. It's really morbid. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just, get rid of it, all right? But it talks to me. It talks to me at night. So creepy. Never mind. Okay. Oh, wait, don't leave me alone, please. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry, Aver. Please forgive me. I'm gonna cry. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days, but not all of them become undead amazingness. Girl seeks it out, man. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Thanks for worrying, honey. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. It totally is. Like, this is what I've only encountered it very few times, so very fortunate for that, because there's all kinds. I mean, you can't have an absolutely perfect community. But yeah, it is the very definition of how you can play a DPS, a healer, well, not a healer, but DPS or a tank toxically, and just blame the healer for everything. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. Lala, by the way. Lala's control. Ul'dah, it's amazing. Okay, she seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Fire in the gloom. Get some high potions. And there's my level 24. Da-da-da. I am way outstripping the levels, aren't I? Ah, it's fine. Mune has information on a new task. Accept. So you're not adverse to taking a little trip? Wonderful! As I mentioned earlier, this request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you'll pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Verdant, and good luck. Let's go quest it up in Ul'dah. There was this one time, like, I was trying to find something in Ul'dah, and I could not for the life of me find it. And I think this was like a year ago. And my son's very supportive of my gaming because, yeah, he he comes from two gaming parents, and so genetically, he was kind of expected to really love video games. If he had gone the opposite way, I would have been very surprised. But no, he got a double dose. And so, yeah, we were walking around, and I'm like, now I know why this place is called Ul'dah, because I feel like, well, duh. I can't find anything, Ul'dah. And he thought it was hilarious. He walked around all day saying it was very cute. Nope. Oh, stretch. It's lunchtime for a lot of people. Hope you're enjoying and taking breaks and having a good old time. Let us go. Did I unlock the Adventurers Guild? Of course I didn't. Dear Lord. I take so many things for granted now after playing for so long. It really does. I think you're right. And no, we're not we're very, almost some say too involved parents sometimes. Good, I'm glad. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm hungry too. It'll happen about an hour. I'm gonna eat. But yeah, he's not neglected, and he definitely it hits all the right, like, happy places in your brain. So yeah, I'm not surprised either. I mean, we do limit, like, we didn't let him look at screens until he was 2 years old. We were very, very adamant, and to the annoyance of many, including parents and things like that, because they wanted to, show him stuff on the screen. And we're like, nope, nothing on screen until he's 2. No TV or anything. And then when he was 2, he started being able to watch a few things, and we also found that he enjoyed the iPad. Thank you. No, I understand. Thank you so much, Sarah. I just have to say it for the folks who don't know me so well, that I do not neglect my child. He's a very good kiddo. He's one of the most hilarious. Like, he has one of the most hilarious senses of humor in the world. But where was I on my story? I don't even remember now. I derailed my train. It's not coming back. It left without me. If you have the thread and you could type it in for me, that would be good. All the quality stuff here. Ooh, oh, and I didn't even read that. See? I'm losing it. Okay. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... I'm going to give her a little Lala voice. Miyun sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all this way here to listen to my prep. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Complete. Oh, I remember. My train came back. I remember him looking at screens. And so this is the funny story. He was only about 2.5. And we had Groupon, if anybody knows that. I don't know if it's still a thing, but it was an app where you could buy discounted coupons for different things, anything from goods to experiences like plays and stuff like that, or amusement park stuff. So we had Groupon, and he had managed at 2.5 to click through to complete a purchase for those Invisalign braces, and the Groupon was for $3,000, and he had managed to click through to the very end. And the saving grace for us is we had an expired credit card on the account, so we got this ping of your purchase did not go through for $3,000. And we went and looked at each other. Did you try to purchase something for $3,000? No, did you? And we both looked at our son, and he's a tiny kiddo. He managed to figure it out. That's the intuitiveness I'm talking about. Where a 2.5-year-old can just click through and follow the green buttons, and suddenly parents are on the hook. We were just very lucky. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty! Another second under the sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of... Oh, this is Papa Sean. Sorry, I misread. That's not Momodi. Gods almighty! I'll give him A lower voice, even if he's Lala. Another second under the sun, and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Yep, that actually fits him. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So, this strapping young lad is much lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. Oops, skip that. Let's try that again. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to appraise Verdant of his mission. Better slow down. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. Actually, they were trapped there. That's a pretty sad tale, actually. They enslaved giants. These giants are the clan known as the Hecatoncheires, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems as they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the mines ply their trade. The creatures were justifiably angry about the treatment at the hands of our ancestors. Oh, so you admit that you just locked them away. And their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on site. It's a no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? That's a long time to be trapped. You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatoncheires to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. Dang, man! They enslaved these giants with helms? What the? But as it is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. I don't like these ancestors. It's very strange. Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rise in demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods. Oh, it's not him yet. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. As well they should. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to all of us. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny the mission will be rife with danger. Our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. So you want me to clean up the mess and bury the abuses of the past? Sure, why not? Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations. Apparently not. But I assure you it is for the best. Even if I had reservations, you wouldn't let me do anything about it. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina's and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Was it Blackthorn from Raging Bull? Or that other one? Oh, look, he's behind me. He's standing right behind me, isn't he? Hey, cute monkey. Monkey King. So cute. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurers who's volunteered to deal with the mess in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them. 'Cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatoncheires. Why do you keep making me say this name? Can you just say giants? Just say giants. The giants have left the place in a right state and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ul dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding efforts, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. And we knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly have survived being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong! Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue him, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch. They're probably insane, too, from hunger and lack of sunlight. And dear Lord. Entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. Tisk, tisk, tisk. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Thank you so much. As I clean up this horrible, twisted mess of enslaving, abusing, and then eventually killing an entire group of giants. Yay us? Ooh. Let's see here. I have to go to Copperbell Mines, which is in the western Thanalan region. Let's see if we can unlock some of these here aetherites, and maybe I can just warp out the gate. Time now or time later? Figure this out. Look at these wheel spokes. Wheel spoke up, wheel spoke down, wheel spoke up. Oh, here we go, Hatchingtide. See, it goes with the shimmy shake too. Can't see it, but my bum is shaking in the chair too. Feel like Muppet. I miss the Muppet Show. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and they had Mark Hamill and R2-D2, C-3PO on the Muppet Show once. It was so cool. I actually bought the DVD for that just so I could have it. Mark Hamill is just a national treasure. I love him so much. So every time I run through the spokes, I'm going to hear that lovely ba-ba-ya, ba-ya-ya-ya-ya-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ya-ya-ya-ya-da, ba-ba-da, ba. Now it's going to be in my head all day long. Be cooking, I'll be vacuuming, all the fun things to keep household going. And I'll just be ba-ba-ba-yaing my way all the way around. Okay, so I got the Weaver's Guild. Where's another one? Is there a... Oh, that's the shops. Did I get the shops? I haven't gotten the shops yet? Have I? I mean, you know how much I love Gil. Would be... Oh, no. I don't think I have. Let's look. Nope. Gonna have to get that one. Actually, I really like how they did this marketplace for Ul'dah, because they put the materia mender, or the materia melder, the market board, and the summoning bell all at that one point. And so you don't have to run around very much. So it's really quite convenient here. Let's see here. You know, okay, there we go. Let's attune. And we have our lovely market board. Our lovely materia mender, which I have not. I don't think I... Do I have anything to get materia for? Oh no, I haven't unlocked it yet. I have to talk to the the goblin race that we have. Battlecraft, jeweler. Like, actually, maybe I should buy some jewelry. Do I have any? Excuse me. Ooh, hiccup. Let's see what I got here. Character. There he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're looking rather dapper. I finally got rid of all that orange. Orange is just not one of my favorite colors. I don't know why. But yeah, let's see what do we got for jewelry. Well, I'm not getting rid of that one. That's a level 5, level 5, level 15, level 5. Okay. So what do we got here? Those ones all start... Oh, that's lower. Okay. Brass ear cuffs at 20. I can do that. No, I'm not getting 20. Brass gorget. I have that one, I think. Don't I? Weathered. Nope, I don't have the brass one. Let's get the brass one. There's my brass one. Brass tacks. What do I have for this? Weathered bracelets. Yeah, let's get some new stuff. Darn it! My information window is not in a very good place. It switches? What the... What? I guess that's okay, but... Let's see here. Hard leather wristlets. Yep, hard leather. Say Tara and Squib will tell you I like the leather. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's just because I really liked the calf leather when we did the maps. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Tara. Sorry. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I'm gonna get in trouble. I can get in trouble. Ah. Oh, cool. I have goggles now. I can go. I'm a flyboy. Yas. Oh, see, now I can do materia, but I haven't. I haven't unlocked it yet. It's fine. Okay, what other ones do I need? What are my last ones that I need to unlock for my aetherites? Oh my gosh. Balls. Get in trouble. I am missing the Miners Guild and the Alchemists Guild. So let's see. Gladiators, Goldsmith, Miners is down here. I think Alchemists is on the second floor, so we'll go up there. So Miners, I can go to the Weavers and get closer. Oh boy. Da 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 da. Bitter snow. At least you're not yellow. No yellow snow. Okay. Alright, let's see where we are on the top there. Chamber of Rule, maybe? And there's that alchemist, that pesky Alchemist Guild. So yeah, if there is a map material that, you've seen this before, I'm sure, sir, but that is super sought after, like that first week that calf leather was dropping in the level 80 mappies, it was selling for like 5 or 6 million each. It rapidly dropped to 3 million, but it stayed at about 1 million for several weeks per calf leather. It was a sight to behold. I made at least, gosh, I probably made at least 9 million that time. Yeah, it was insane. And so you can, like, if there is something, this round of maps for level 90, we haven't seen anything that's been that as popular as that, like as anticipated and popular as that. So, I mean, Frontier Cloth is nice, and the things that come out of it are cool. Yeah, the pixie wings. Well, yes, I use mine too, actually, because they're amazing. They flutter when you go down. I love them very much, especially on my Lala. It is adorable. But yeah, that's the most expensive thing that ever dropped. Let's see here in a map. So in the level 70 maps, they had the time-worn, like, Thieves map. Time-worn Thieves map. Oh, I bet that, well, yeah, your glams too. I remember, I think I saw one of your glams. It looks beautiful together. I really like your character model too, sure. You did a wonderful job. I can see why you're like loath to try anything else, because it is really super. You did a great job. Yay. I'm trying to think of the most expensive drop I've ever gotten in a map. I still haven't seen the Golden Beaver. That's a minion. But I did see the Gilder skin is 70s too, I think. Yes, I think it is. Hey, Jalamas! Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Maybe Jalamas can help me, because she's seen most of my drops. But I think, what was the Golden Namatsu selling for when we were doing, like, the Thieves maps? Because the Golden Namatsu, the little golden guy. Hi. Yeah, I think I got in trouble earlier, but Asura can tell you all about it. But I think it was 10 million? It was something like that. Like, when the golden mounts are really popular, they go up really, really high. And I know that the Golden Beaver, I've never seen it drop, but when it first came out, it was selling It started out at like 40 million on the market board and went down to 20 million and stayed there for a while. Some of those things just sell for insane amounts of money. Yeah, her spidey senses were tingling, I bet. Yes. Llama senses were tingling. She heard her name being used and no, it was nothing bad. It was more about me than anything else. Putting my foot in my mouth. Okay. Did I miss one? Oh, I need to still go get it. I'm like, look at me here chatting. It's the Thermitage's guild I haven't gotten, huh? Those darn Thermitage. That is also one. Braveheart, hats off to you, making Black Mage your first main. I think my Thermitage, or Thaumaturge, as my son would correct me, is like level 5. Like, seriously. That one and Pugilist. Pugilist, I think, is still level 1. Haven't touched it. I guess I don't like to punch things. It'll take me so long to get there, sir. I literally am on level 1 on Pugilist. I mean, like, ground freaking 0. To get to the new monk, it would take a lot. A lot of time I don't have. Oh, yeah. I probably will at some point. It's just there's so much to do right now. I think probably it'll be like one of those times when we're in the middle of patches and we're waiting for something to drop. I'm sure that I can go and start toiling away at the jobs that I've neglected on my main. But yeah, that would be really fun. I'll take you up on it for sure. Okay, yay, that was my last one. Now to warp to wherever the heck these Copper Hell mines are. Oh, see, Copper Hell actually makes a lot better sense than Copper Bell. Show me Copper Hell. I'm in Western. Okay, let's go to Western. Dare I hope Western is where I can unlock Glam and Dice. Dare I hope. Dare I dream. I don't know. I'm crushed. Let's find out. Braveheart, you just made me a very happy woman. Thank you. Alright, let's go and get some Aetherites. The Waking... Pray return to get your glam on. Glam game on. Pray return to the Waking Sands. I'm wondering... So, knowing what I know now, going back into this whole thing fresh and unlocking things bit by bit. I'm wondering if I will be better able to be more discerning what I put in my glamour dresser. What are you doing? Oh no, I don't need to unlock that just yet. But I will mend my stuff. Because my glamour dresser, for a time I used it as a storage unit for like equipment that I would use. Shut up, Griffard. No wisdom here to be had. No, I won't be, let's be honest. I am a hoarder at heart. I do have to say that. I'm a hoarder at heart. But I used it as a storage area for things I thought I would use later for different classes. Not really realizing eventually I would just buy stuff or, pick it up along the way as I was doing stuff to level it up. So I'm wondering if that would be something that would look... Oh, wait. Look better. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Again! Nothing new. I just start running. Thinking on other things. Suddenly... I'm in Eastern Thanalan. Not even close to where I need to be. Oh, this is a drop. Let's do it. Whee! Bonk. Oh, yeah. I didn't go to one. I'm fine. Fine. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. But then I have to go back up, don't I? I dipped, then I go back up. Up and down. Butterfly in the sky. Oh, nope, that's not the entrance apparently. I can fly twice as high. Senmin. The wells are a blessing from Nofika herself to show some respect. So show some respect and dispose of your refuse elsewhere. Is this a dumping ground for Nofika's well? That's sad. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. A reading rainbow. So as Swiss cheese as my memory is, I remember song lyrics pretty darn well. Well, poop. How do I get around these boogers? Let's go up this way, maybe. Oh, good. Well, that was quick. Fate, join Fate failed. You fail. I know, I loved that show. Art Burton and reading. I loved reading. Now, there's something that my son went the opposite way on. It's not that he doesn't love reading. He read really, really early. But he does not like to read things that are not, I would say, practical. Like, he likes to read instruction manuals. He likes to read informational things. We're trying to see if he'll get into history. Because it actually happened. Yes, he is. LeVar is such a gem. So fun to see him. Oh, this takes me back. I haven't been to Horizon in a really long time. But it takes me back to the days of Minfina, and I'm sure it will again. Let's go unlock. I did... Fufu Lupa? Wasn't there another Fufu somewhere that we saw? We saw a different Fufu. Reading is not to prefer narratives in other forms, so I don't read a lot unless I have to for a class. Yeah, I think the thing about being old, because I am a bit older than many. I'm not super old, but I am older. There was not a lot of other ways to have narratives. Like, you had radio, you had TV, you had movies. And you had books. How's it? You had libraries. Loved the library because I could go and, just get everything there and dissolve into somewhere else. So I'm envious. I actually am. I think it's like, I tell my son, like, we used to dream about portable gaming systems when we got into video games way back when, and like we would think of things like, oh, wouldn't it be great on a really long flight if we could play our devices or play something. And now it's like in the palm of a hand. Yes, and Dad always had the TV, and then when the internet came along, it was connected to the phone, so you couldn't do it. And so like you couldn't stay online without making your parents really mad because they needed to get phone calls and stuff. Who's this person? Can't you see I'm on watch here? Now piss off before I have you locked up. Well, fine. Be that way. Some thaumaturge elite has been poking around the ruins. Waste of time if you ask me. But to each his own, I suppose, so long as they don't get in the way of doing real work. Getting up to change the channel. Ah! No, you just watched the documentary on fruit flies because it was too far a walk to go to the TV. It's like, fine. I don't care what's on. But to each his own, I suppose, as long as they don't get in the way of us doing real work. Is that like the treasure mappies people? Could be. I'll unlock that later. How about the rabbit ear antennas? Like the ones that you had to like put tinfoil on the ends? Like, to pick up the signal? Have you stood it upside down? You tried all kinds of stuff? Make the picture clear? Yeah, I'm that old, folks. I'm that old. I remember my son, when he's farsighted, I remember when he was taking the visual test they gave him, they didn't know he could basically read, so they gave him the pictures test to see what it was. And he got to like a rotary phone, and it had like the handle there, but it was kind of abstract. It had the little handle and the box and then the circle. And he looked at it and he goes, a house? Like, yeah, it does kind of look like a house. Nobody has like landlines, much less a rotary phone. Like, that is an antique now. You can find it in museums, for God's sake. That's one of my favorite Indiana Jones line, by the way. Tangent. There's, on the third one, he's on a boat, And Indiana Jones says to this guy that he's trying to recover something from, that belongs in a museum. And the bad guy goes, so do you. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I do sometimes. Color your world, yes! You there. Yes, you, the decisively unfashionable adventurer. I know! I so want to be fashionable, though. Gods be good. Never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost of form. Actually, in my real life, I am way more function over form. But in this game, form over function. The mere sight of you makes you fair my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that starry state. Thank you, lady, thank you. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfits, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. That reminds me, drink. Stay hydrated, folks. Staying hydrated is extremely important. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Sure. Which way was it now? I forget which way it was. Wow, I'm way up here. Doobie doobie doobie. Okay. Oh, no. It's in here. Okay. No, wait, that's you. I bet it's up here, right? Is this the tavern? Let's go look. Looks like it. Has a tip. Nope. That would be a no. Negatory. Think I zigged when I should have zagged. There's only so many doors I can go in, though, so don't worry. Shrubbery got in my way. Shrubbery on the top, shrubbery on the bottom. Little path in the middle. Ha 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 ha. Is this where I can buy me some orange juice? Not you. How about you? Can I buy from you? Welcome to the Pissed Peast. I actually love that name. Let's get pissed. Pissed Peast, love. Why not have a drink while you wait for your ship? Don't blame us if you forget to board it. Where do I buy the drink? It ain't from him. Purchase a bottle of the orange juice from the merchant by the northern gates. There is a merchant. Yes, I love the creativity. I love the creativity. They have such fun with this. And some of the flavor text on things you just have to read. And it surprises me every time. How fun it is to just kind of... This is what I love about this playthrough. Okay, we're looking for the western gate, right? This is the western gate. Am I missing a merchant? Oh, dear Lord. Well, poopy scoopers. Doesn't even give me a... If I had a glamour, I'd glamour in the morning, I'd glamour in the evening, all over this land. I'd glamour out ugly, I'd glamour out dull, I'd glamour all the clothes between the brothers and the sisters, all over this land. Oh, see, I misread. It's Northern Gate. I'm in the west. Directions and me. I like old folk music. The original is If I Had a Hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out a warning, I'd hammer out the love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh. That's the same band that did Puff the Magic Dragon, if any of you know that one. Pray tell, Peter, Paul, and Mary, I think they were. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. Yes, ma'am. Give me dye. Give me glamour or give me dye. Or both. Whew, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folks to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. So it's not like tattoos after getting drunk. So that's good to note. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Yes, ma'am. What's this? Oh, it gives me the command. That's cool. Dyeing. When dyeing is a good thing. Positive dyeing. I know, right? Buy the good-looking dyes. Well, my retainers used to bring me like the jet black and the whatchamacallit white that are sold in the Mog Station. But I haven't seen it in a long time. Yes, please. More if I had a glamour. Oh, dear, dear, dear. This will never do. My senses of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your guard holds up during a scuffle because there's little else going for it. Well, aren't you snippy? That's it. I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Actually, I'm very, very grateful. Don't encourage her. Yeah, Mog Station has got a bit of my money. A little bit. I still have a bunch of, like, Fantasias I haven't used yet. But that's for a later date. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. Oh, you are such a lush. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling rather parched. This is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Go to the Pissed Piece and ask for full cleaned. I'll have some blood orange juice and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now off you go. Oh, see, I just went to the Pissed Piece a little... He appreciates it very much. Shalamas, that Jawa is my husband. And he very much appreciates the not encouraging my impulse buying, as I am wont to do. I went to Pissed Piece a little early. I need to come up with a good tongue twister for that. Pissed Piece is a great, like how much wood does a woodchuck chuck? How much piss does a Pissed Piece pissed if a Pissed Piece did piss? I don't know. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Yeah, I'm not drunk, I swear. I don't drink. I know maybe. I'm clumsy and loud anyway. It's fine. I don't need to get pissed. Oh, Swergheim sent you, did she? That woman, I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take a malm. Yes, but she's gonna let me glamour her. So I would happily walk many malms to get this ability. So, how's that drink coming along? Here you go. Blood orange, just like you like it. It's rather delicious, actually, blood oranges. Oh, delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Now I'm feeling refreshed. Shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image onto one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. It means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Can we invent this in real life? Like, just have, like, illusion 3D holograms that, like, project over you? Just saying it out loud? Well, I know, I think I'm pretty fab, but she did call me drab. How dare she? This means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. And do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Oh, yeah? Let me tell you. Sorry. Let's see here. Glamour dresses are available in the inn. You may use dressers to transform items into glamours. What does she have later? Absolutely glamorous? Reborn wants you to learn how to craft glamour. Oh! It's for crafting purposes. And did they... Then I can attest... Let's see here. Maybe someday then I can attend formal places if I'm all dressed up and only be in a t-shirt and shorts. Exactly, Asura. I think... Because I am, like I said, a function over form every time. Much to the dismay of my sister and my mom. But... It would be lovely to be able to be comfortable and look just drop dead stunning with some amazing outfit. I'd love that. No, I don't want to. Okay, let's see here. Let's go and I wonder if I can do copper bell mines in 20 minutes. I probably can. I've got the handy dandy party up group now. I can totally do that. All right, let's go find copper bell. Like higher up. The new minion reminds me of a hippity hop. It bounces quite high. I would assume that, like the I don't have my mounts. Like the little leaf one. I can't remember what it's called right now. But that one feels like way more like a hippity hop too, because you're actually holding on to the stalk and it's a little like plant underneath and you bounce around. And it really feels like if you want to relive those glory days of hippity hops. Torrid Whisperer and Drunken Stag. Did your mother name you Drunken Stag? If so, that's sad. Okie dokie, here we go. Copper Goblin. Hi there, are you gonna die? You seem to be standing in a lot of stuff that you really shouldn't. Come on, guys. Target me now. Did I save him? Did I save him? I'm doing my good deed for the day. I am doing my good deed for the day. I think I saved him. 1 hit point is 1,000,000 hit points. Good job, girl. Peace be with you. Unless they were trying to die. In which case, I apologize. But I'm glad they didn't die. We found Dolores Bear and his entire party dead. Oh, no! No, Dolores Bear and the 2 girls. No! The giants were thorough in their work. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of the creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desires to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus do we become more given to recklessness. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them as to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolores Bear and his comrades did this day. Respect, pay respects. I am so sorry, Dolores Bear. What? Where were you? I didn't see you. Where were you, Asura? I see there now that you offered me a humble greeting. Were you over in Horizon? Where did you go? That's not you, is it? That can't be you. No, that's not you. I wondered where you were. I'm so sorry I missed you. Obviously, I don't... I feel bad now. Thank you for greeting me. Just for that, I really should think I need to figure out how I put the names over people's heads. Were you in Horizon? Tell me. Was it Horizon that you did that? Or was that really long time ago? I obviously did not have my chat up. Hi! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. He's here. I don't have my emotes set up either. I can do this too, right? Yay! No, I can't. I can't hug. Oops, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Try that again. Oh man, I'm fumbling. There. Yay! Perfect! Yay! So excited to see you. Yay! Thank you so much for coming by. Now, you're not on my friend list here? Invite to party? Send friend request. There we go. Be my friend! Friends! There we go. Now I'll be able to find you. Aw, thank you. What are you up to, actually, right now? Were you just doing some fun stuff in and around town? Just decided to pop up and say, hey, I love it. Let's see here. Oh, I have a golf clap now. Oh, that's cool. You're just hanging out, saying, I've got a stalker, guys. This is awesome. If I would be stalked by anyone, though, I'm happy I'm stalked by you. Oh, no, no. Okay. Fine. Disagree. All you like. Let's go look at this glam, though, because I'm drab, but you are fab. So I'm going to take a look right now. Oh, look, that is amazing. Do you have your pixie wings? Does it go with this one? I think the color pattern would go with this, right? Show off them pixie wings if you are so inclined. Look at that. I love your use of color, quite honestly, and this is not Joshin or anything like that. I think yeah. I think your use of colors. Oh, they don't show it on the plate. Okay, interesting. Here we go. We'll just have to close in on you here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is amazing. That is super cool. I mistyped. There we go. Nice. That is super cool. And look at those purple chakrams. I'm jealous of your plates. I haven't had the opportunity to get plates yet. I will someday, I know. I just like it's cool. I'm glad they die all the way like that too. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. And the hat. See, I'm fangirling right now. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go in a dungeon now. You enjoying your corn dogs. I'll catch you later. Thanks so much. Aw. Ah, like I said, I mean it. I hope it doesn't come off as not mean it, because I do mean it. You're amazing. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the giants? Hecatontries? I didn't think that Papashan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Where's Will? No. Let's find Will. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! Thank you! I did not see you on your glowing cat. Well, here's the thing. I keep all of the names off, and so I just look around and I can't recognize Boo. It's a very small screen, so. But yes, I like the glowing cat. And now that you have, so I can see, I always put friends' names on. So now when you stop by, I will see your beautiful name, and I will beeline it over. And I will get more emotes. It's so few emotes. Woo! Okay, Copperbell Mines. This, funnily enough, is usually the one I get in Leveling Roulette. Just seems a lot of people here. I wonder how much this change is going to change Leveling Roulette now. If you can do these low-level dungeons with a non-party, will that cut down on the number of like Copperbell mine runs you would do as, say, a level 80 or 90 or 80 or, level 70 or 80 character? I have to put on my tank stance. See? Still slips my mind. That is one thing I would like, though. If I have tank stance on at a higher level and I have to get leveled down, please stop taking my tank stance off. Why would you do that? It's just so inconvenient. It's already kind of 50-50 on whether or not I remember to put on tank stance anyway. It would be very helpful. You could stay on. Yeah, so it balances out because people high level do the trust, and it'll be relatively the same. So kind of the same word that is not coming into my brain. I missed the tiny key. The same distribution. There it was. Whew. Synapse is finally fired. Excellent. Yes, please. There was a tiny key for a very giant door. Okay. Lift the lever. Where's my party? Party, get it. Get in. What are you... What? Hey, Eagers! Why can you not get past the door? What? Oh. Are we seeing a bug? I know. Unsync turns everything off, including dance partner, everything. These guys won't enter with me. Look. You play max level content. Turn off tank stance because you're using it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Look, they won't follow me in. There's nothing. Okay, I'm going to lift the lever and they'll probably like warp over here or something. Assuming. That's really interesting. Bye. I hope you magically appear. Phasing through the rock. They're still with me. Are they in the elevator now? Nope. Oh, whoa. There they are. Woo. Hi, guys. That was cool. Huh. I was wondering if there was just no, like, animation and they appear at the door here, because they can... I don't know. Where's the bug report that I can turn in? I think there's one in here, isn't there? I've never turned in a bug report, like, ever. So I have no idea. But yeah, that was impressive. It was like there was a wall there. They couldn't... these lifts work really strange with the AI. I know the carbuncle and fairy extras. Oh, okay. It's almost like they didn't acknowledge that the door had been opened. And that's why they couldn't get through, because there was still a barrier there for them. But yeah. Little things. Little details. I'm not complaining, mind you. It's fine. I just thought it was cool. Alright, map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I don't even know any of the kid shows now. I don't know what's popular. Channeling their inner mind. Ooh, that's one of the emotes that I do want to get, though. Mime, that one's pretty sweet. I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Come back, guys. It's a very... Oh no! Giant! I'm so sorry. I'm going to apologize to all of you. I am here to simply put you out of your misery of being sealed away, helpless and hopeless, for 300 freaking years. Boy. And the other ones, what's their solution? Kill them all. Sick and wrong. I mean, the goblins are just random, like almost like bugs that inhabit here, but dude, not something to be proud of for these giants. The only thing I can think of is killing them as a kindness, because they probably are completely insane now. But I don't know. Still feels bad, man. It's interesting how they tackle really big subjects in all of this. There's lighthearted stuff, there's really deep, intricate, and as you get into later expansions, you find that you find yourself questioning existence itself, which is always a fun time on a Saturday night. But it's just really cool how they can do that. It's always like that. There was an old commercial for Reese's peanut butter cups, and they're like, someone got chocolate in my peanut butter. Someone got peanut butter in my chocolate. I feel that way about this game often. Someone got some MMO in my RPG. Someone got some RPG in my MMO. Stop, you're both right. Always happens. Maybe I'm just the one that doesn't pick the right one to attack. They're off there attacking something, and I pick the wrong one that they attack. Just for funsies. Right? The cross of that, the JRPG and the MMO, it's what got me. I mean, like I said, I had tried other MMOs. Ever since the NES, when I was a youngin', FF has had my attention. I love the story building. I loved reading novels, and so this was a new way to consume that. Like you were saying, different different avenues for consuming narratives. And when I was younger, this was another way of, when everybody thought of video games as only Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, this was getting closer and closer to art. The music was great considering the limitations of 8-bit. The stories were involved and intriguing in later ones. Yeah, the stories. Well, this story is so much better, not just MMO story I've played, but most RPG stories I've played. This one either holds toe to toe or is so amazingly good in its intricacy. And I often have the chicken or the egg question, which is how much of it was actually planned from the beginning. I mean, they were running their butts off patching the first version of Final Fantasy XIV as well as building a Realm Reborn. I mean, I can't imagine that they were thinking, 10 years from now and 5 expansions later, we're going to be like, it's really hard to imagine that. I think I read somewhere or someone told me that they actually had some of the plan for what was going on with Heidelin. And I think Answers, if you listen to the lyrics of Answers, they hit different if you finished Endwalker. At least for me, they did. Because it's almost too good to be true of how well it coincides. And so I think for the main grand plot points like that, like Heidelin, Zodiark, maybe some of the stuff with the Ascians, yes, I will definitely look for it, Asura, that I'll see that they did probably have some of the stuff planned out. That had an overarching goal. But it's so amazing that they did that, and I think that's a really big key in storytelling. I know that J.K. Rowling had the ending of Harry Potter in a folder when she started the first one, and it just gave kind of a direction. It's just those things like that, just like storytelling, that when you have a direction to go and a North Star, and this is true of a lot of stuff too, like companies, jobs, degrees, whatever it is. Oh, I should probably do that. He's actually got a tank buster, go figure. That having that North Star can be very helpful. It's like aiming at a target, right? Oh, hi. Okay. That's cool. Actual mechanics. Look, we made it, guys. We have actual mechanics to do. Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, it's one of those tenets of storytelling that I think really makes a difference. You can put a whole bunch of cool plot points in and just throw it on the wall and see which one sticks. But seeing those threads connect, and we are pattern seekers, I think, by nature. Our very nature is to seek out patterns of some kind. Probably a good survival instinct. But yeah, it really did. Did they change those markers? Which ones? The tank busters? Which markers are you thinking? I'm not sure. Katos. Katos? Katos. Let's reprisal you then. Okay. So oh, that's not too hard. They added the tank buster markers and low-level stuff. Oh! I'm so used to seeing them, I didn't even question it. Oops. I'm on the wrong side. Let's see if I can survive this. Okay. Run. Oh, it didn't snapshot me. Thank the snapshot gods. Well, that is very helpful, though. To have those tank busters at lower levels. I get a tiny key and a treasure coffer. Which mechanic? The one with it where he goes 3 spots? Do we have that? Let's see if we can... Oh, I already... Okay, it's not recommended. Okay. Yeah. Oh, really? It reminds me of the rings, right? The outward rings that go. But this one, it was boop, boop, boop. And I don't remember this dungeon at all. If it's new, cool. I have no idea. But yeah, I don't remember that one either, actually. Alright, can they get through this one? Nope. 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 There is a door there for them. They cannot cross this. Nope. I'll see you downstairs where you magically teleport. Right? I don't remember at all. It was very forgettable. And even when we do Copper Bell, if we do it later on, it's like it goes so fast because we're so overgeared or overleveled that we barely notice like even having to do the mechanics. Yep, on all those lifts, those henchies cannot come across with me. Come this way, guys. There's a treasure chest here. Okay. Hurrah! Yeah. Slam your hammer. Slam it down. Okay, now we swing it. Is it an axe or a hammer? I think I have a battle axe now. I had a hammer before. Have you really, sir? That's true. That's true. You went through all of the jobs and leveled. I mean, whew. You probably do it a lot. A lot. Alright, blasting cap, give me your powder. Need your powder. Got some powder to spare? Spare powder? Yeah. It's interesting, like, getting it to, I think 15 is leveling roulette, so that's probably when you do this, because you'll get leveling roulette a lot at this part. I guess roulettes are your best way until you get to 50, and then what do you do? Like, what are some of the best ways to level when you're low level? Or what did you find most effective? There we go. Did I only need one? I seem to remember needing more than that. Just roulettes? Yeah. I could see that. I haven't even looked at what they've done. Yeah, see? I need another one. Where is it? I missed it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Fire sand. Okay. Palace of the Dead when you get sick of Todorek? That's fair. Advice comment method is queuing for dungeon and doing fates while waiting. Ah, I see, yeah. I never really, yeah, that makes sense. Do hunts give any good experience too? If you get into hunts while going hunting? I mean, fates are kind of fun. Ah, yeah. I know, I think Graveheart would agree with you there. That he doesn't think Palace of the Dead is a great place to do that. Yeah. Well, in Palace of the Dead, I think Heaven on High is a little different because there's not as many levels to like trudge through, and they're a little bit more colorful. Palace of the Dead, just 200 is so many, especially when you have to restart at 50 every time. Leaves? Yep, tried that with someone else. Both of us brand new to it, and we got trashed by the first boss. Yeah, I could see that. I could see getting trashed by the first boss for sure. Are you talking about Heaven on High? Or are you talking about Palace of the Dead? Probably Palace of the Dead. I'm going to assume Palace of the Dead. Hey, Icarus Ire. How you be? Wait, did they change this battle? I think... Where is the one where you have to blow up the blob? They changed it, didn't they? What the... Shoot. Okay, that. Didn't they... Isn't this the place? Because I remember having to blow them up, and now you don't. They just form all these little... Oh, they're AoEs. Oh, crap. I thought I had to kill them. I'm like, okay then. Oh dear. Okay. Yes, smaller pieces. and then even smaller pieces still until they were tiny, and then they all died pretty easily. And if you did not kill them, like kill the blasting cap in the right place, or get the blob, you had to do it all over again. Whew. Yeah, I don't like the random parties in Palace of the Dead at all. It's just, I don't know. Palace of the Dead gives me anxiety. I think that's another reason I'm not like super into. I mean, I will do, when I was leveling my guy a little bit in Palace of the Dead, I would choose like a healing class of some kind, like, or even a DPS that has a heal, to go through the first 10 levels, because you can do that pretty easily when your armor class is high enough, your arms class is high enough, and at the end of 10 you just get some experience, but it's not engaging at all. Back in my day, yep. Doing the you know, back in my day. I get to do, oops, see, I was running the wrong way. I get to do streams that are back in my day now too. This whole stream is a back in my day, isn't it? Do I have something better than that? No. Okay, there we go. Hey. I actually kind of like the look I'm sporting right now. Yes, please. They used to make you collect a lot more sand here, too. Like, there was a lot more sand piles that you had to find. Running a little over today, but we'll finish up the dungeon. And then we will be having lunch. Oh, you decided to pull? Okay, sure. You pull it, you tank it? No, kidding. Oh, let's go. I can't see where I'm supposed to go. Okay. I guess down this way. Start going. Nope. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Hi, you so. Oh, you can climb up there? Really? Or can only the crabs climb up there? I should probably do that then. There's a lot of guys right now. Maybe I cross here. Maybe I can cross here. Maybe I just go around. Hey, I ran out of food. I need some food. What the heck, man? Let's use my last marmot steak. There we go. That's better. Hi, guys. You followed me. That's good. Let's see here. Is it down this way? Yes. Okay, good. Come on. Come on. You know you love me. Come on. Let's go. Hey, it's me. Or I should say, I know you hate me the most, so come follow me. Whoops. Oh, okay, good. Didn't have to do that one. Now I'm wondering what the final boss is going to look like, because it used to be the giants that, like, one giant would go and try and knock down the next wall, and you would have to, like, ignore that giant, because he didn't really matter. You just had to kill the main giant. I wonder if they make some reparations to the giants, or they do some kind of... Huh. Maybe. Whoops. Okay, living fossil. Nice try. But luckily, it's bright orange against... or bright yellow against very dim lighting. Okay, alright, soul. Die now. I feel like I'm much sturdier now that I ate food. Okay. Hipposurf. And a heck to share Stonebreaker. Hi, buddy. Come on down. Come on down to the warrior city, where the axes are big and the swings are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Oh, they can! Oh, that's good news that EX1 and EX2 can be desynced. I was really happy when the, yes, the item, oh, the items? Yeah, the armor pieces, right? Oh, interesting. The Moonward stuff can't, okay. I was just really happy when they let me desync the stuff from the near raids. Okay, I can't teleport. I need that. Now when I get those in Alliance Raid Roulette and I get different pieces, I can desynth those. Oh, we're at the Lost Boss. I get to see a cutscene. What happens? Slaves no more! Free! Free! You can take my right. You never take my freedom! I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so very sorry. Behalf of Eorzea, I apologize. To you. Masters must pay. Masters must die. Never again. Never! Oh, that's why. There we go. My mouse went crazy for a second there. Okay. Gigas the Great. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay, they can't. The stuff can't. Okay. Oops. I am messing up. I am messing up my 2-button rotation. Okay, now he has the super swing. The donut AoE. Fully resist stun. No stun for you. Whoop. And then the point blank. Okay. And then the extras. Whoop. There they go. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. Like he almost lights a like he can't blows it up. That's really cool. Like he's utilizing some of the fire powder that's found in the mine to blow stuff up. Reprisal. There we go. Oh, I was very safe. I am over-leveled and over-geared for this, probably. Colossal Slam. Yeah, see, none of his brothers join him anymore. There's no giants going around coming out anymore. The AI is pretty good for these guys. Look. They move faster than the Scions to avoid mechanics, by the way. Like some of those trust ones, the Scions move such at the last minute that sometimes I die trying to follow them because they don't move fast enough. Da, 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 da. This would have gone a lot faster. Oh, I got nothing. Hit me. See, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Come on. Some more. Oh, yeah. Come on. Die now, please. Oh, nope. You want to do your point blank again? And multi. Excellent. I'm really liking these new mechanics. Like, this is much more in line. It's interesting. They really did much more in line with how mechanics, like, do nowadays. Sorry, I have a... My mouse dropped. Hold on. I'm gonna miss the cutscene. He blew up. Okay. Pardon me. You hear me. My old bones struggling to pick up my mouse. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. Alizé? Wait, Alizé? What? Yeah, I know some of them are programmed to... Oh, I see. I thought you said Alizé was on my screen. Some of them are programmed to greed. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Every single time. Every single time. She starts her melee, red mage, combo, and gets completely annihilated. Yeah, I think it would be a better way to teach for endgame as well, because a lot of the mechanics are now mirrored here, whereas below orchestration, I don't have it because I am a brand new character. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. Here we go. Okay, what is the new cutscene now? There is no new cutscene. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. I defeated the giants, who were not evil. They were just enslaved, and they just wanted some fresh air. And the mean Lala mining guild would not let them. But I am also... he'll be right off the bat. Yeah, the Lancer is really good about that. About hitting as soon as it comes up. But yeah, those poor giants. I didn't remember that was what Copperbell Mines represented. So there's a dark, shady past to Ul'dah, and in most histories, actually. I mean, no one are saints. But moving forward is probably the best mode of operation. I mean, like I said, the past is gone, future's unknown. So best we can do is plan for the future and try and not make the same mistakes as the past. But to try and correct the past from the future, to me, is folly. And that is my philosophical end note for this lovely stream today. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I had such fun chatting. Please come say hi again. My next stream will be next Tuesday, same time. And I look forward to seeing you guys then. I love you very much. So, until then, be good to each other, and may you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Bye. Until next time, bye.